Papa Team 6, welcome to another episode of For the Dads. I hope the coffee's flowing. I hope the coffee's hot. I hope your piss is hot. This is going to be a great episode of For the Dads. We have a lot in store for you. Before you do anything, I do just have to get this off my chest. Please continue to make sure that you are subscribed to our channels.
Oh,
On YouTube, if you're watching right now, just navigate over, see if you are subscribed to our channel. If you're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcasts, make sure you're hitting the plus button where you're following and subscribe to our channels. I hope you're listening to us right now on the For the Dads channel on Spotify, because if you're on the Bussin' channel, you're going to hear a lot more automated ads that jump in. If you're on the For the Dads channel, we don't have the automated ads in there.
Clean as a whistle.
Clean as a whistle. So just a reminder, make sure you are subscribed to For the Dads. And so that's how you know that you're subscribed to Papa Team 6. That's how you know you're subscribed as an MT6 or an ST6. I was looking through the Spotify comments because there's about 60, 70 plus from last week's episode. I see that there's a 18-year-old, almost 19, that's listening to For the Dads, who's fired up to be a PT sicko one day. I don't know if it scares me. I don't know if it fires me up.
He's getting put on game.
He's getting put on game and he loves listening to this show, but continue to leave comments. We love the comments. I see that there was like 80 plus on YouTube, 60 plus on Spotify. Those are the two channels I like to check most. We're everywhere on social media at For the Dads Pod. We love to engage with the community. Papa Team 6, Seaman Team 6, Milk Team 6, all the teams, the Goon Berets, Papa Team Fit, Papa Team Piss, Papa Team Shit. I know we got, I saw somebody on there. He's part of Papa Team Shit, Papa Team Fix. We're all the Papa Teams, dude. The community is awesome. You guys rip. Continue to write in. Continue to spread the good news of For the Dads to the masses. We're happy that you're here. If you are brand new here, and I just threw all that verbiage at you, I just word vomited on
a lot of verbiage.
A lot of verbiage.
In a good way.
A lot of For the Dads verbiage.
Yeah.
But we're just a show to where we embrace fatherhood. We embrace the love, the suck, the wins, the losses, the dad hacks. We talk dad game. We shout out all of these comments and community that we have. We have write-ins. We have call-ins. If you want to call in and leave a voicemail, 601 The Dads, you leave a voicemail. If you're on international soil and you can't leave a voicemail and you want to email the boys, 601 The Dads, I think I just hit everything right there.
You really did. When Will called me this morning, this is a true story.
Coffee's flowing. Piss is hot. I'm ready for a great show. Can we just...
Let's get a little... Ooh! Will called me this morning. This is a true story. He got me a little birthday gift. Thank you, Willie C. But he started off the call. He was like, hey, kind of a cold little spring morning. It's raining in Nashville, Sherman. And when I woke up this morning, there was steam coming out of my toilet as I peed. I said, whoa, is that normal? Like, what's going on? And he said, my piss is hot.
Oh, it's For the Dads Day.
It's For the Dads Day. Was your piss not steaming? I go, golly, I got it. Like, whatever you got going on, I need to get going on. But it did.
I hit you with a nice little birthday gift. Your favorite nicotine pouches.
And it got the vibes up so early.
You were fired up on the phone.
I was.
I'm driving over to the gas station. I'm like, I know Sherm, like, I kind of put him on this gas station. It's got his Rolodex of everything, all the things that he loves. It's kind of out of his way.
It is.
Let me just call and check in on the boy and be like, hey, I'm popping over to the local gas station, the local watering hole. Would you like me to pick you up some of your favorite blank?
Yeah. I felt like I was a member of PT Fix in that moment, because when I was a member of PT Fix and working construction, my boy Evan and I were often doing that with each other. Hey, I'm running by that Chick-fil-A where you always love getting the Chick-fil-A, breakfast biscuit. You want me to grab you one? Hey, you want me to get you a Red Bull? You want me to get you? Brought me back to the PT Fix days, dude. Getting my nicotine right. And it was just kind of like drowsy driving in this morning. Super rainy day. I was having to concentrate like super hard as I was driving in. I get a phone call like that. Woke me up.
Dude, it's been raining like crazy here in Nashville.
Yes.
It's going to be raining all week too.
And that's my dad loss this week. That's my dad loss. We don't have to get into it because I know we got some housekeeping stuff we got to get into first.
We'll get into the dad losses. We'll get into Rue had her last day of school. So Rue's now home for the summer. I'm playing, what is it, Alice Cooper? School's out. School's out for summer. Is that Alice Cooper?
School's out for summer.
It is Alice.
This is Alice Cooper. Bro, I'm ripping. I'm like, oh, sweetheart, this is your first time experiencing summer. We got to do it up for you. get to sleep in a little bit more, slower mornings. But Rue had her last day of school last week. We'll dive into that stuff. I also have some follow-ups that'll help kick this off, because on last week's episode, if you guys tuned in, especially if you listened to the whole thing, I get into how I pissed the bed over the weekend, last weekend.
Oh, PT
Not this
piss.
past week. Yeah, PT piss.
Yeah.
I do feel like I have some updates with pissing the bed. An answer possibly that I feel like I came across.
Yeah, you actually do.
Because I was signaling to the world last week, like I was curious if there are bedwetters out there at the age of 36 with father of 2, if there are other bedwetters out there. Because there's a part of me, it's like, yeah, it's embarrassing. It's fucking a little insecure about it. But this is the safe space. We're in the trust tree for the dads and Papa Team 6 and the moms that listen. Like you guys out there that have your giggles, like just know that I am insecure talking about it. But also I feel safe with you guys.
And I want you to know, I think you already know this. I laugh because you make me laugh about it.
Yeah. I know.
Okay.
I know. Here's a great follow-up from Coach Webb, 9903. And I saw this comment last week, and it did make me laugh out loud.
Repeat offender, by the way, Coach Webb.
Between Will's math acumen, bedwetting. Remember I put that math problem together? Math acumen, bedwetting, and incredible successes in multiple careers, it would be a crime not to donate his body to science after his passing. Oh, that's a good comment.
Coach Webb.
Coach Webb. That's a good comment.
Thank you for writing into this.
Yeah, dude. So,
oh my gosh.
As you guys know, I pissed the bed for a very long time, up until about 14. It started to trickle off, but there's moments where I've still kind of pissed the bed. Usually I wake myself up when I'm in the middle of a piss, and this is like a couple times a year.
Yeah.
Not that that makes it any better, but with my age,
it's just something that's going on, you know?
Yeah.
We're just dealing with it.
And last weekend, I just pissed the bed fully. I've also learned, how do I even set this up? Let me take you back to 2018 free agency. When I was getting a physical with the Buffalo Bills, and I've spoken about this on Bussin' with the Boys. I've spoken about this before. I even think we did a vlog on Under the Hood where I went on a doctor's visit back in like 2020 or 2021 whenever I got a brain MRI.
Yeah.
But when I was in free agency, and they were giving me a physical, so they're doing all my scans, all my MRIs from previous injuries. I would have stinger issue. I've had stingers before. I've had concussions. I've had a spinal cord concussion that sounds way worse than how it sounds. And so they're just scanning me in case I were to sign with the Buffalo Bills.
They're checking their investment.
Yeah, they're checking their investment. It felt like it was going to be a promising visit to where when I was going to leave Buffalo on that free agent visit to where I was going to have a contract with Buffalo. And they're doing my scans. They do a C-spine MRI. Very, very normal, very common. And I'm meeting with the defensive coordinator, Coach Frazier. I'm meeting with the linebacker coach. And I'm actually in the middle of watching film about their defensive philosophy, where I fit in their scheme, all of these things. An athletic trainer comes in the room, knock, knock. Hey, coach, do you mind if we pull Will out for a little bit? Absolutely. Do you know when we're going to get him back? We don't know right now, but we will let you know as soon as we talk to Will. Rut-row is right.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. Go into the training room. They have my C-spine MRI up on the white highlighted where they got the scans on the deal.
Yeah.
And they're like, do you see this white mass? And obviously I'll have the photo to Chef so he can have it up on the screen while I'm talking through this.
Ba-ding.
He's like, do you see this white mass that is in your brain? At that moment, it was, we don't know what this is. I'm not a neurologist.
I'm not a brain doctor.
Yeah, I'm not a brain doctor. And they're like, we don't know what this is. And we would like to get another MRI on your brain to fully understand the entire picture. And I'm like, okay, so yada, yada, yada. And the doc tells me we're not talking about football right now. We are talking about this could be a tumor. This could be cancerous. We don't know. And I obviously, like, those are scary things that I'm telling you, but we just need to get an MRI as soon as possible. So I asked the doctor, all right, do I need to get one here? And he's like, I recommend we fly you back to DC, because I was with the Washington Redskins at the time. Recommend we fly you back to DC so you can be around people that are closer in your circle. So antennas are going up in my brain like, oh, shit. This seems like a pretty severe thing that's happening that they just don't know about. And I see this white mass just sitting on my brain. You're looking at the scan thinking, holy fuck. Like,
and for audio listeners that didn't see the image pop up on the screen, we're talking like a $sized coin mass. Like this isn't like a little freckle that's like, oh, what is that? This is like,
something where if you were looking at your brain, you were having this conversation and you didn't know anything was going on in your brain. You've been playing football. You've been doing all these things. To see this little white mass, it's like popping off the screen.
Yeah.
So I go back, I get a contrast MRI with the radiologist. Where they inject IV, they see if anything's lighting up to see if they can figure out if it's going to be a tumor or not. I then, after this MRI, I'm walking upstairs. As I'm walking upstairs, I hear the radiologist on the phone with our team doctor, the Washington team doctor at the time. And he's alluding to, I think we have to get this cut out and ship it off to a lab to see exactly what it is. He's under the impression that it is a tumor at the time. I end up walking in the door as he's on the phone, and he's like, okay, he's in here. I got to go. Walks in, and I'm like, Doc. Hey,
great conversation to overhear.
Yeah. And I'm like, hey, Doc, like we can just cut straight through the bullshit. Like, just tell me what I'm looking at. He's like, well, I think that you have a tumor in your brain that we need to get removed and ship it off to a lab to fully understand what it is. And I'm kind of sitting there like in a haze, right? Like everything's kind of quiet. He's kind of thought, like, picture the echo voices in the background, and you're kind of just staring at this scan of your brain. And then he starts talking like, but hey, once we get this cut out, there's like a titanium plate that we can put in and you can still play. You can do all the things. And I'm like, hey, Doc, no disrespect, but if this is like a tumor, if this is something that's bad, like the first thing I'm thinking about is not putting my helmet on and getting back in an Oklahoma drill.
Yeah.
And so I talked to the team doctor after that visit. They're like, hey, we're shipping it off to surgeons. We're shipping it off to people to get the best eyes on it, to get as much feedback and as much information as we can on it. So I'm kind of sitting on ice for the next 48 hours. Like, I'm not telling my wife is my girlfriend at the time. She's at the Philippines on vacation. I'm not telling her because I don't want to upend what she's doing currently and then make it all about you when we don't know the entire picture.
Yeah.
I'm on the phone with my dad. It's emotional with my dad. Don't tell my mom. And until we know. Neurosurgeon calls me like 48 hours later. It was about 4 or 5 in the morning, calls me. I'm awake. I sit there and answer the phone. He's like, Will, I'm sure you've been stressing about this. I wanted to shut down all the stress right now. Like that, this is not a tumor. This is a cyst that I believe has been in your brain since birth. I went back through all of your previous MRIs dated back to 2014 when you were on Washington. They must have missed it. Because it is in there. It is a hard thing to see unless you're thumbing through it to look for a cyst or a tumor in your brain. Because when I was getting those scans for Washington, we're checking on things after a concussion. We're checking on things
how's
like
his
after
shoulder?
a stinger. Yes,
how's
shoulder.
His neck?
Yes. And so very easy to miss, but I just want to put it to bed. There is not a tumor in your brain. This is a cyst that's been in your cerebellum. That, in like pediatric terms, that leads me to believe that this has been in your head your entire life.
Dang.
So all we've had to do is make sure year in and year out is I go and get an MRI. I haven't gotten an MRI on my brain since 2021. So when you're looking at that photo, you see 2019, that's the smallest. When I was on the Titans and they checked it out, 2021, where it got barely any bigger. Now all the way to 2026, I just got it. It has grown a little bit.
Yeah.
Now I'll just say there's nothing to worry about as of right now. Everything is the exact same, tested out the same. My symptoms are fine. All of these things. So we're just going to have to monitor it. If it gets big enough, it's something to where I could be a brain surgery candidate. But even when I'm a brain surgery candidate, it's something you can go in and kind of pop or drain like it's a water balloon, get it removed. Your boy's going to be all good. We're all good to go. It's brought us all the way back to this moment. I broke that down for you because who knows if you guys were curious, especially when you see a scan come up and it's like, what is going on with Willie One Shelf? Here's what we've learned. Because Deke did some research on the internet. Because when I was putting together wetting the bed, I'm thinking, okay, apnea people could be in the state to where the communication from the brain and the bladder can shut off and I can pee the bed. But what we learned with the cyst is that the cyst could play a big factor in my communication from brain to bladder. And now I legitimately feel like I have a solve for why I've wet the bed on occasion throughout my entire life.
And where it's located in the brain, it sounded like from Deke's research, is that would make perfect sense.
Deke, are you able to, do you remember the breakdown? Okay.
Here's how I worded it. I have exactly what I Googled and exactly what I reiterated. So if there are doctors out there, medical people, we're us.
PTND.
So the thing we have is, yes, a brain cyst can cause bedwetting, nocturnal enuresis. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, especially if it grows large enough to increase intracranial pressure or disrupt the nerves or hormones and regulate bladder function. Basically, it could be something in your brain that is stopping our traditional stall point of our bladders, because we, God forbid, we don't have brain cysts. Like, there is logical explanation that a brain cyst could be the disruptor between your body holding your bladder and your body just not knowing when to pee or when not to pee. So there is basic, and I mean, this is from the National Institute of Health. It's .gov, which means it has to be real.
And you're a PhD.
It has to be. I'm PhD,
bro.
Yeah.
PhD.
From all of my internet research, this is the exact reason Will Compton wets the bed. PhD guy.
This, to me, when you told me that, and I broke it down because I got this brain MRI on Thursday, I believe, or Friday morning. I came into the shop. Or this before Nate Bargatze came on, because I had the IV, the little tape to stop the bleeding.
Yes.
But we're breaking it down. And I'm like, fellas, this could be a reason I went to bed. And then when Deke broke all that down, I'm like, oh, buddy, in Shawshank Redemption, just getting out of the tunnels, rain falling down on my face, like freedom. Because in my mind, I'm like, this is the only explanation.
You're sitting there, and I say this jokingly, but you are sitting there thinking, I'm just this big old goofus that can't get it right with the wetting the bed.
Yeah.
And I guess that's just me, Will Compton. I'm a PT pisser.
I'm a PT pisser.
With no answers as to why
There's
you are.
There's going to be a couple times a year where I piss the bed, and I don't know.
It is what it is. I'm a pisser.
Gotta own it.
Nay.
But now
we have answers.
We have some answers.
And that was one hell of a thing to have your boss come up to you as it's a big day. Nate Bargatze's coming in.
Bargatze, yep.
And I got to be on my P's and Q's and be locked in. And I walk in and you have a arm strap already on you from your hospital
Just
visit.
signaling that I'm a survivor.
And you come up to me and go, "We solved the bedwettings." That was your opening line. You go, "We solved the bedwetting."
I legitimately, I feel like we solved my bedwetting.
We did, though. We did. And that was just incredible. I'll always remember that quote from my boss of walking into work and, "Hey, we solved the bedwetting."
Because there was nobody that's like letting me know in the comments that they've got this issue.
Yeah.
I got one here from Trevor John. It says, "I shit my pants a couple years ago." Hashtag Papa Team shit. He's trying to come for me. Hey, I shit my pants.
Tell him, Papa Team shit. I would love to join that.
Yeah.
Last year, I shit my pants here at the office.
Yeah.
Papa Team shit.
You guys are either just shitters or you got to assist.
Yeah. Or some like Frank Hall, 6603 was kind enough and honest enough and bold enough to share with us. He said, fellow PT Piss member here. Been clean for about a year or so, though. I did regularly wear pull-ups to bed until about 13 years old. Very embarrassing. Deke followed up on the For the Dad spot.
You're not alone.
Frank's not alone.
Dude, I feel you. One. The diaper,
we
like that's my heart goes out to. Like, I just pissed through the underwear and the shorts and everything else. I would have to. I know my man. He feared any time he did a sleepover.
Yeah. Nice looking guy too. And in his photo, he's with his wife, and very nice looking man. Deke follows up with the For the Dads account and says, "Any advice for Willie on overcoming this?" Frank instantly replied. Frank said, "Definitely watch the fluid intake within 2 hours of going to bed." Would be one PT pisser to another's solve.
Yeah.
for the matter.
Thank you.
Because my man, he knows when he went to the doctor at that young age where he was having those issues, the doc would tell you, hey, no Kool-Aid or anything after 7. Which is a shot to the heart.
That's a shot to the heart. That's when you get your last little Capri Sun, dude. Oh, I'm a little thirsty.
You're taking my drinks away post 7 p.m.?
Uh-huh.
So I feel my man. And he's right. It's like, not that I'm like thinking about it, but I do like, obviously I'm very minimal before going to bed, like drinking water and everything. My wife houses water before bed. She's like, why aren't you drinking water? I never say. But I'm like,
I already had some.
Yeah.
Already had some.
I don't want it to be a long night.
I'm so good. I also, very quickly, some housekeeping.
Real quick before you do that, I do have a question about peeing, if you're comfortable. Do you have dreams that you are peeing and then you wake up to be peeing? Because I've heard that.
Every now and then, occasionally,
Just
it'll be part of that. But a lot of times, like when I would wake up, not this last one that happened last weekend, where I'm like telling the world like I wet the bed. That one, I just woke up and I'm like, holy shit. Usually what happens is I'm in a dream and it's usually like an intense dream. And I'll like kind of like wake up like I'm fighting something. And then I realize it's like I'm fighting my bladder. I need to hurry up. And I've just been sprinkling over the past, I don't know how long, but I've been like sprinkling to where one side is a little wet. And then I'll go, like I was saying last week, and I'll examine or audit, is this too much to get back in bed to where I need to change my underwear? It's usually in the middle of the night. So I'll go to the bathroom, see if I need to change my underwear. Sometimes I don't have to change my underwear. It's a little bit to where I just don't want to go through the process or want to hurry up and crawl back in bed and go back to sleep.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens. And again, that's like a couple times a year. It'll just happen. This last one was a time where it was new to where I didn't catch myself.
And Will, I forgot to tell this last time on the show, and I'm actually a little bit upset about it. To join you in the PT piss talk, I pissed the bed my very first night in Nashville, and maybe that was just me throwing out the bat signal to you of like,
I'm here.
It's your boy Sherm. I feel like this work thing's going to work out. I'm going to love working at Bustin' with the Boys. Maybe I pissed the bed a little bit.
Yeah. Like it's like the avatars and their ponytails are connected. We're connected.
And I chalked it up to being exhausted. I had no idea what the reasoning for that was because I never do it. And
get your brain checked out.
Yeah, kind of now I'm kind of like, oh no.
The doc was telling me, he's like, look, man, you have zero symptoms. The cyst, even though it is bigger.
Yeah.
He's like, intelligence and rationality tells us this could continue to grow, but it might not continue to grow. Oh, I'm just thinking, dude, it's grown each time. Now it's been 5 years since my last MRI. Clearly it's grown. Not like a lot more, but significantly more than what it was.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this will continue to grow. And he's like, the only time you're going to know if we have to take it out is you're going to start just having symptoms, whether it's balance, whether it's like you just get random headaches. And he's like, if you're telling me you don't have any of those, like everything else in your brain looks very clean. This is just like a water balloon basically sitting in your brain. And he's like, and it'll start pressing up on things to where then you'll start feeling symptoms. That's when we'll know. But if nothing's out of the ordinary, now I'm thinking, I wonder if that's like out of the ordinary. But if I'm not pissing the bed consistently, I'm not thinking it's an ordinary thing. That's just where I'm at. That's where I'm at on the entire brain update.
Appreciate the update. And I will say this just so everybody in our audience doesn't think all three of us of Chef Deke and I are soulless. We are. Like, it's concerning. We're worried for you.
Yeah,
we
my
laugh
wife's the
and
same
joke,
way. Yeah, but until something is to come up from the cyst, there's really nothing. It's like, yeah, I have a cyst in my brain.
Yeah.
So my wife's like, I need you to live for a long time. I'm like, trust me, sweetheart. I want to too.
Great idea. I'm fully on board.
Like I got to go get a CTA scan because he just wants the doc's like, look, and I'm not doing this because there's zero cause for concern. He's like, I just want to be thorough.
Yeah.
And go through everything that we can to make sure this is still just intact. He's like, because again, man, you have no symptoms. and everything on the MRI is clean. You just have a cyst in your cerebellum.
And I'm going to keep my eyes and ears open. I'm not saying that like in a joking way. Like I will truly keep my eyes and ears open.
Please do.
If I notice anything, I'm going to be like, Willie C, I just want to let you know.
Yeah. There's clearly a highlight film that you could put together of mental blunders that I've had over the years. Hey, Doc, let's just watch this montage. Watch him do this math. Watch him not understand what sci-fi
well, he got
is.
to the right answer. He's fine. Wait, no, Doc, hold on. Did you watch the clip though? Did you see how he got to it?
We're going to throw in the ones where his brain kind of shuts off momentarily during all of the podcasts that he's done. You're telling me it's all good.
Doc, you're telling me everything's good? Yeah, that's Willie C. He's good. He's good. What? Like other people don't have that? Which other people do. That's what I'm saying. Like I joke about like your, like you could call them Willie C isms and like your moments and stuff. But if I did ever see something that was like concerning, I would be like, yo, brother, like get checked out. Cause that is scary. You're like showing me the mask and being like, everything's fine. And I'm like, that looks really scary. It looks super scary.
Is there any reason not to get it removed? Like, is there any like logical reasoning that's like hey,
not to get it removed right now?
Yeah, just get it out of your head, even if it's
because
not
there's
cancerous.
nothing that's forming like the contrast MRI. You do the contrast MRI and put the dye in to go up to your brain to see if anything like lights up to where it could be tumorous or a tumor could be forming, but nothing is telling them that we have to get this cyst out of your brain because it's not like it's not common. It's not uncommon. It's like this is like like people have like cysts in their brain.
Yeah.
But some of them can form and develop and do all these things to where you got to get it removed. You have zero symptoms. You have zero anything based on all the extra tests that we've done that says like there's an issue going on with this cyst. Like it's benign. Oh, the border of the whole thing, like as people see on the photo, it's clean, it's intact. There's no like fraying. There's nothing that says like we need to look at this right here.
Yeah.
In the cyst. So you need to do this scan, you need to do that scan. Like everything's came back to where it's like there's no reason to take this out of your head. Like for him, it's like surgery is the last thing we want to do.
And the only thing that's like keeping me from not freaking out, but like being overly worried about it is just a kid that I went to high school with that had a massive cyst like by his knee. And I mean, he had it like all throughout middle school, high school. And he was like, yeah, the doctors said like, I don't need it to be removed. So like, it's just going to stay there until it needs to be removed. He put like smiley faces and stuff on it, like with the Sharpie. And it was just kind of like, oh yeah, he has a cyst on his knee.
Yeah, because surgery and anything is like the last line of defense.
It's very
like
invasive.
You have a torn labrum or you have a tear somewhere. It's like if you can do things rehab wise, injection wise, things that help bring it all back intact, so you don't have to go under the knife.
Yeah,
you want to do those things before you even have to get. If you don't have to go in for surgery, there's no.
Yeah,
there's no urgency to go in for surgery.
Yeah, I feel like brain surgery wouldn't be fun, but
it sounds like saying brain surgery sounds scary.
Yeah.
And he's like, if we ever have to go in, you'll get like a little hockey stick. You know, what is it called?
Incision?
The incision. Little hockey stick incision, and we'll go in with a little needle and you'll go up like you're draining it or poking it, and we'll get it out of there. But that's when you start having symptoms or it's pressing up on things in your brain towards clearly having an effect on you. Right now, you don't have any of that.
Yeah, I was just thinking like, as long as it's not gonna be like a Gary Woodland thing, which I don't know if you know that story about the golfer who, that was actually really bad, but he had a cyst in his brain that was pushing totally different. It was cancerous, but same thing where it was starting to press parts of his brain. It's actually a really cool, good perseverance story. But and he was like, a bunch of things were coming out of that, so he had to get it removed. I was making sure they weren't like, oh, down the line I could do that. But I get it.
I know.
I'll get a chef scan. We're getting the chef scan right now. He's wanting to be thorough as well. He said, I'm just making sure my dog's
we
good.
love you.
You're my boss. So I want to make sure that I have a job.
There's that layer to it too. I will say this, we're talking about brain issues. What about merch issues? What if you're having a merch issue and you're like, who do I go to for that?
Yes.
You go to at BWTB on X. But what is it called?
Oh my God. If you're having merch issues.
It just says at BWTB.
Store. BWTB Store.
BWTB Store.
That is
sorry.
That is on
No, you're fine. As I read, I didn't notice it until I was reading it. I was like, that doesn't sound right.
First things first. If you're having merch issues, meaning you need merch, BWTB.com. Father's Day merch is out. If you're having operations issues with ordering the merch, you go to at BWTBstore on X. They will be there to help solve whatever issues that you're going through.
Yes.
We have phenomenal merch. I'm rocking. The hoodie is the best seller right now. I mean, it's spring going into summer.
It's very comfy though.
And the hoodie is the best seller. This one right here.
Yeah. It's extremely comfy. We got tons of shirts. One of which is a button down that a lot of people have been asking, does that fit true to size? You are an XL man.
I am an XL wearing an XL.
So if we can get that shot of Deke.
Covers the belly.
It covers the belly, dude. And it does fit true to size for me too. The blue one that I've worn in the office before. I'm an XL guy. That's an XL. And I lift my arms up and belly is still covered.
Yeah.
So,
and dads out there listening, that if you do want this merch, I know you do. Father's Day is coming up. The easiest thing to do is send the link to your wife or your loved one.
Yeah.
Or you buy for your dad, but just shoot the link to somebody who will buy it for you and just let them know, hey, nudge, nudge. Nudge, nudge, Father's Day. Only need a piece. Would love 5 pieces, but only need a piece.
And I think we can help on that front as well. We can make a little video, super easy, nothing crazy, of us wearing some FTD stuff. Have the text on screen say, hey, wifey, here's your sign of what you should get your hubby for Father's Day. And we'll give them a little something that they can send the wifey and go, oh, look at that. That looks nice.
Yeah, let me go shop for my boy.
That looks nice. Oh, honey, look at this video I found.
I love it so much. I'm going to send the link to my wife and say, hey, cop me a few items.
Ruh-roh. Hey, don't you own that company? Yeah, it doesn't matter, honey.
Yeah.
It's it's the action of doing it. I have our last little callback here. J.R. Lee BK on YouTube said, genuinely jealous of Sherman's new bromance with his neighbor. As a New Yorker, we just don't have that. CFB, barbecue, and driveway hangs sound amazing.
He ain't lying.
Dude, if somebody is in the New York area and also a PT sicko that's into those things, reach out to your boy J.R. Lee. J.R. Lee BK on YouTube.
Reach out to J.R. Lee BK.
We got to hook up the boy, dude.
Some community. That's why he tunes in For the Dads.
Yeah.
He feels the vibe. He's probably cracking an Olipop right now as he listens to the show.
God. And it is such a vibe.
How's dad life going on? We talked brain. We talked all that. Let's talk some dad life.
Yeah. Dude, dad life is good. I had an interesting morning this morning. It's the first off, shout out Jilly Bean. She started her new job today.
Let's go.
Very excited. Very excited.
Weekends off?
Weekends off. Dude, this was the first time in our marriage where we are both on a working day and we woke up at the same time, same alarm for both of us to go to work. Had a morning together where we're getting ready in the mirror. We're switching off on, I'll get her out of the crib if you want to do this. And we're switching off. And I'm like, oh my God, this is incredible.
Alarm goes off, get a cuddle session.
Incredible. Like truly, dad life is really, really good because of that.
You're in a new house.
New house, which we're so excited for. It's been a really fun 2 weeks. There's been a lot of, we talked about the issues of Scarlett with the move. She's kind of back and forth on whether or not she likes the new house. After 2 weeks have gone by, she is locked in.
She's bought in.
Loves the house. We got a sofa with an ottoman. Shout out Wayfair. She loves the ottoman. She's crawling on the ottoman. She thinks it's like her new playpen. We have a little movie night the night before my birthday. Get some popcorn pop, dude. Ooh, Widow's Bay, by the way. Not to.
You let her go full popcorn. You let her eat the popcorn. Yeah.
Oh, Scarlita?
Yeah.
No, we have not yet.
I know that was a trick.
Oh, that was a trick
yeah,
question.
I was just testing.
I passed.
Yeah, you did.
I passed.
Yeah, bro. She rips popcorn.
Yeah, dude. We gotta just gonna sit there and be like, and I'm like, get it out. What are we doing?
Just like, sweetheart, she can't eat popcorn at this age. What are you doing?
I was eating popcorn out of the womb. The doctor gave me popcorn. He said, it's a boy. Here's some popcorn. I do have a dad loss, though.
Please share.
A pretty massive one.
Well, you're in the safe space.
Jilly Bean was like, hey, for your birthday, I want you to sleep in till the cows come home. Like, you wake up when you wake up. Your boy woke up really late.
Oh, yeah.
Really late.
Yeah, because I tried hitting him a few different times just to tell him happy birthday.
To the point where he texted me, he goes, crazy, I'm not getting a call back. What's going on?
It was like 1:30 at this time or 1 o'clock at this time. Because I hit him. I think I called him. It's in my calendar. I see it's Sherm's birthday. I was like, let me give the old boy a call. It was about 8:51 in the morning. Call, no answer. Then I spot people start hitting in the group chat, happy birthday, Sherm. So I'm like, oh yeah, reminder. I haven't got to talk to him yet. Call him again. Nothing. Call him again. I think I saw Sherm start responding. So I call him again. Nothing. And I'm like, what's going on with my guy?
Slept in till 12:15. Slept in till 12:15.
Yo.
Jill just let me go. And I never woke up until 12:15. To the point, and I wasn't upset with Jill, but I was kind of like, yo, shit. Like, there goes my day. Like, and I wasn't bummed out, but I was kind of like, I mean, and this sounds so like most dads are like, do you know what I would pay to be able to sleep in like that? I love that I slept in like that. And that was such a gracious gift that Jill gave me. But I also was pissed at myself of like, what was I doing? It's not like we stayed up crazy late. We did a movie night.
Yeah.
I was probably like asleep by 11:30, you know, which is kind of late for us, but not like a 2 o'clock bedtime.
Yeah. Sleeping to 12 is like you're staying up till 3 or 4 in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I'm sitting here. You're like, I know dads would be like, I'd love to be able to sleep. My brain's going, I don't know if I could sleep that late.
And I usually, there's not a shot, dude.
You put in over 12 hours.
Yes. And I will say I did wake up at 7-ish, but like I knew that Jill was like, hey, you know, you sleep
in, do your thing.
So I wake up at like 7, I go pee, shout out Papa Team Piss, and got back in bed. And then I was out till 12.
Like I'm thinking if I'm Jilly Bean, I'm coming in there around like 10:30. Like, hey, I know I told you can sleep in, but it's 12:30. It's Scarlett's eating lunch. We've all eaten lunch.
Yeah, no, they've lived a whole day. And it's my birthday. So it's also like kind of a bummer to me because I'm like, half of my birthday's gone.
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing? And so I get up and I'm a grumpy boy because of that. Like I was genuinely a grumpy boy because I was like, I never do that. Damn it. Where did my day go? But then I hear the mowing outside and I go, oh my God, I did check the forecast and I did see that like Sunday morning to like 1 p.m. was the only time where it wasn't going to rain for like the next week. And I hear a neighbor mowing, not my hot neighbor, but a neighbor mowing. And I'm like, oh, I meant to do that, but I still got to puppy proof my fence. I haven't even done that. Jill's like, don't puppy proof your fence on your birthday. What are you doing? And I'm like, well, we can't have the puppies in the backyard if we don't puppy proof the fence. We got to do it. I go out into the backyard. I run into everyone's favorite neighbor. Of course, he's hanging out in the backyard with his daughter. She was putting on a concert to her stuffed animals, had a little Britney Spears mic hooked up. He's being dad of the year. I just woke up at 12 p.m. Yay. So
But you're ready to go. You're
ready
fixing
to go.
the fence. It's PT fix.
Yeah. He's watching me fix the fence and he's not saying a word. Not saying a word about it. We're just talking as I'm doing the fence. Well, Jill comes out and says, it's my birthday. I had not told neighbor Blake that it was my birthday. And Blake goes, whoa, it's your birthday? I'm like, yeah. What are you doing for your birthday? We're going to go to a restaurant we don't really know yet. Well, how are you going to go to a restaurant if you're doing the fit? Buddy, here, goes to his truck and starts pulling out stuff. And he's like, we're going to do this together. And we get knocked out in 30 minutes. And then you can start doing your birthday.
I'm go.
Like, Blake, you've already helped me too much. Like, you got to stop, dude. Like, you're so kind, but I feel bad at this point. So I went.
He's making you feel worse at this point.
Yeah. I went. I got 3 cold ones. Got 3 Bud Lights, 3 neutrals, brought him out. I was like, I got to pay you in this. And he's like, that's a nice little ransom there. I like that. Helps me with the fence. We knock it out in maybe 20 minutes. Like truly, like really kind of saved the day. But the mowing is the dad loss, dude, because now we fast forward to Tuesday and it's a monsoon outside.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, monsoon. The next day, monsoon. And I'm looking at all the yards and all the dads mowed on Sundays, dude. And my yard it is starting to look like a jungle.
Sherm, even better news. The Monday, Tuesday next week that was supposed to be clear has now started to be upgraded to more thunderstorms.
Oh, yay!
Bro, it's supposed to rain like all week, weekend long.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, into next week.
So that means
outdoor events up in the air.
Oh,
I'm sure everybody will get an email.
Oh, my gosh.
Obviously, follow our social channels, but we're doing the outdoor collab with Bar 3.
Oh, well. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, dude, that's up in the air right now.
Yeah, it's like big time thunderstorm.
Because it's right now. Yeah. Because it was when my wife was checking the forecast.
Oh, my God.
The other day, it was like 65% for Saturday. Now it's up to 80. It's 80% Friday, Saturday, 55% on Sunday. Dude, it's rain.
Dude,
and you see the rain out there. It's coming down.
That's actually like a huge bummer live here on the show. I did not put that 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, it's up in the air right now.
That makes me really sad.
But right now at Shelby Bottoms this Saturday, as of right now, we're still doing the outdoor event collaboration. We're Bar 3. We're running a fitness class. We're doing it outdoors. They're going from studio. They're taking it outdoors.
Yeah.
There'll be a bunch of people there taking this class. We'll be out there sweating with everybody. Papa Team Fit. Bring wifey. Bring everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's up in the air right now.
Dude, I really I'm praying for clear skies because I was actually really looking forward to that.
Yeah, the link is in our bio where you can register and sign up.
Okay, good.
You can sign up. I believe you'll get an email if it gets canceled.
Yes.
Obviously follow our social channels as well, whether it's Bar 3 Nashville or
we'll
For the Dads
keep
Pod.
people updated for sure.
Yeah. But as of right now,
we're still a go.
Still a go.
Okay,
it just doesn't look the most promising because it's forecast is rain all through next week.
So my question to you, because I've done it before and it was hell, and maybe you guys could even answer this. I don't have to throw it to PT Fix. I've mowed a soggy yard, wet yard, because I had to, but good God. I don't think I'm going to be able to mow my yard till mid next week.
Don't.
You know me, I wouldn't.
And dude, people are going to be looking. All my neighbors did it, dude. I'm talking.
Yeah, we got this new bum on the block.
New bum
doesn't
on
keep
the block.
his yard up.
All 4 houses that are right next door to me, all mowed.
Your neighbors are going to think, oh, this house hasn't sold yet.
Yeah. You say, oh, wait, maybe they didn't move in. Maybe that's what we do. We pull all the 2 rocking chairs on our front porch. We pull those inside.
Yeah, put the for sale sign in the front yard.
That's the move. What a dad hack, Will. I'll go get a for lease sign from Walmart and I'll just pop it in the front yard. And everybody would go, oh no, they moved.
And if neighbors come over, oh no, this is like an Airbnb. It's in our yard. It's in my yard. I'd have this shit mowed.
You know me, Blake. You know me, dog.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The storms are pretty scattered this week. I'm sure there'll be a time Wednesday or Thursday where maybe we get some morning showers, dries up, and you can kind of look at the clock, maybe 4 or 5 hits, and you're like, okay, I have an opportunity here. Because I know it's not gonna go until tonight.
He'll look into it.
Special guest?
Special guest Taylor Lewan. It looks like he's going to get his 2 in.
Taylor. Oh, what very special guest, Taylor.
It's good to see everybody. How's everybody doing? Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see
here. You guys look
here.
handsome. Electrostatic, huh? Big fan of the show.
Big fan of the show.
Big fan of you guys.
Big fan of you.
Big fan
thanks.
of Taylor Lewan.
Thank you very much. All right. I'll see you guys later.
Thank you.
Hey, no. Thank you.
Thank you. And did you get my thing to you? Okay, cool. Love it.
A transaction just took place.
I'll see you guys later.
All right.
We're good.
All
We're
right.
good.
Everything all good?
It was a business deal that just landed.
Okay.
Just landed.
Good news.
Good news.
Good news.
Good news.
What else we got? It was Rue's last day of school last week. So Rue's now ripping. It's summertime for the girl.
Will, I was really excited, but I saw that little, I think it was your carousel or Charo's, where there was her first day and this last day side by side to each other.
Yeah.
That's some scary business you got
Bro,
going
it's,
on right there.
It's happy. It's sad. It's all the emotions and feelings. Because they got done on their last day was Friday. We had it was like the parents come in, all the kids come out, they sing us. There was 3 songs that they sang. They're singing them in different languages. They're doing they're signing, hand signing. What's that called?
Sign language.
Sign language, man. That's assist. That's assist.
That was
That's
Doctor, if you could look at this clip of Will not knowing what sign language is.
Signing, hand signing. What is that called? Sign language. They're doing sign language. They're singing in different languages. Like, you just see her around her friends. They got yearbooks. So I'm putting her on game. Like, hey, here's how you do the yearbooks. You got to get your friends to sign your yearbook. She's going around asking, hey, will you please sign my yearbook? They're signing each other's yearbooks.
Hags.
Bro.
Have a great summer.
Yeah. Have a great summer.
Falling over.
Cats. Kick ass this summer.
Oh, so
you were kind of a rebel if you're writing cats. Dude.
Okay.
Kind of a rebel.
But it was awesome. It's just crazy how the years flown by. I still remember all the emotions, like dropping her off when we dropped her off at school. Then my wife's tearing up. I'm kind of holding her. We're just both kind of sad together. You see her little body walk in school. Now she's coming out. She just looks a little bit different, older. She's so sweet. All the emotions, man.
It hit closer to home for me because I quite literally edited the video of her first day of school.
Yeah.
That was before the dad's clip.
Yeah.
And I got all those little pictures from your carousel of that first day of school. So I know those pictures like pretty well because I worked with them for probably like an hour, 30 minutes and made that little clip. Now I'm seeing this other thing where I see all of a sudden this young lady holding this same board all by herself, doesn't need dad-dads next to her in the pic. I'm like, who's this?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She looks like a little girl, man, just growing up.
And like smiling, like she's always been a good smiler in photos. And y'all like taught her that very well. But like,
or she's like smiling. She's got like the big grin.
Intentionally smiling now. I'm like, oh man, she's growing up, dude.
And she was excited, but also it's like the last day. So it's like, oh, Dad was feeling both happy and sad on last days of school because then you don't get to see your friends. Like you won't get to see your friends for the summer.
Oh,
she's doing some camps. Like she's going to do things to where she's around them.
Oh, what's she doing?
In the summer?
Yeah.
There'll be like a summer camp that she's going to do. We got her in a few different things throughout the summer because you still got to have, she's like back at the house, right? So it's not like I'm up in the morning during that 7:15, 8:15 window. I wasn't making lunch this morning, which is kind of like a nice little dad W. You get to have like a slower morning, wake up slower with her, bring her down. Mom made pancakes this morning for her because she knew she'd love having pancakes. I go up, I'm like, hey, Mama's got a surprise for you.
Hey, what brand? Like, shout out, no free shout out, the brand of pancake mix y'all
I don't know. Charles has in like a container, but Charles makes them. If it's mine, like if I'm making pancakes, I usually do. What's the one that has, it's got like the protein in it and everything else?
Oh, with the bear?
Yeah.
Kodak?
Yeah. Kodak cakes. So they're pancake mix.
Kodak's good, dude.
But Charles makes them. She's got her own little concoction.
Oof.
But Rue's in summertime mode now. Her first like summer. You know what I mean? We got some vacations lined up. We're going to go to the beach.
You got to watch High School Musical 2 with her, dude. Do you ever rip High School Musical?
I did not, dude. I've been a closet hater on musicals. I'm sorry.
Surprised based off your like indie film takes that you would be a closet musical hater. Have you ever seen a musical that you like?
Probably.
The reason I ask is Book of Mormon is coming to town. It's written by the South Park creators. It's like the best musical ever. It's the funniest. It's the hardest I think I've ever laughed at a live performance.
Okay.
Have you ever seen one in person?
I've not seen one in person. Oh,
See,
maybe I've been to a play or something. They're singing. I don't know if
You
that.
never saw Hamilton?
go watch one in
No.
person.
Maybe I have. Can't remember.
Bro. Hamilton rips. But yeah, go see Book of Mormon in person. We have
Nut-
no
nut-
ties.
Nutcracker.
That's a ballet.
Yeah.
Ballet, is that a musical?
Nope.
A little diffy. But same kind of.
There's music
know?
playing. They're dancing.
It's like
They're
it's like
dancing.
American football and flag football. It's like
Okay.
same sports.
Yeah.
Cousins.
Rules.
Hey, I am not a musical guy. I was hamming it up there off camera, acting like I was like very upset by this. I'm not super upset. I do love a good little Hairspray. I do love a good little Book of Mormon. I do love the High School Musical movies. That's a bit more nostalgic because I was truly in high school as those were coming out. But High School Musical 2, dude, is like, it takes place in the summer. It just rips, dude.
They're
just
a little
rips.
trilogy. One, they're obviously like he wants to be a basketball player and he wants to be in the musical, which that was me in high school, so I love those.
And he's
Two
just-
is in between junior year and senior year. They all go and get jobs at a country club, so all the characters go out and have their summer. 3 is their senior year where they come back to high school.
Yeah.
She would love them.
She would, and that's why I bring
would.
it up. She would go cray. And as far as like stuff that your daughter's crazy about that you have to sit on the couch and also enjoy,
Yeah.
High School Musical ain't that bad, man. You'll be sitting there and be like, hey, that Efron kid really had it back in the day.
No
like
doubt. I do
see
like.
where
I do like me some Efron.
Yeah. I mean, he crushes, dude.
I'll get into the musicals,
Yeah, dude.
but I have been a low key hater on musicals. But it's more.
You liked
of just
Wicked?
You?
It's more of just like my resistance.
Yeah.
Like,
What about Wicked?
Yeah, you liked Wicked.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
musical.
That's
you
a
do
musical.
like
Yeah,
Wicked.
yeah, yeah.
That's a musical.
So would like Frozen and like some of those Disney movies be considered musicals because they're singing songs?
I like
Honestly,
not like 100%. It's not pure blood if we're going Harry Potter terms, but yeah,
I will
it's
say
very,
when the
very
music
close.
parts happen, unless it's like a banger, and I'm like, I love the song.
I think
Part of me is like, oh, why we got to break this up and sing a song right now? Like, I need to get to the next scene where we break down this drama.
Yeah, dude. Frozen is probably the one Disney movie that I thought that the pacing wise, now we're really breaking down movies, but I love that they're able to weave the storytelling with the songs aspect of everything.
Yeah.
Hamilton too. It's on Disney Plus. It's a rap. It's about the founding fathers kicking Britain's ass.
Okay. I'm about founding fathers beating some ass, dude.
But go back to summertime. Hey, I love that we beat him like a drum. I can celebrate that.
That's how you sell something.
Yeah. It was just Memorial Day. Like I could yeah. Get back to summer though. I'm sorry. I segued us with High School Musical too.
That's basically it. We got some vacations planned. We're going to go to Italy and Argentina. We got a little beach one planned.
Yo.
Yeah, bro. We are fired up. We try and do like, we do our best. We didn't last summer, but try and like do something out of the country. My wife, her number one core value that I think about with her is like adventurous. She is somebody that just gets me out of my comfort zone.
She's
with like
very
going,
adventurous.
yeah, very adventurous. Likes going places, like seeing the world. And she tries to put on the radar, like living somewhere for a little bit.
Is
I'm
it-
like, oh, babe.
Are you going to, what is it called? Buenos Aires? Is that Argentina?
Buddy, don't.
that is Argentina.
Don't.
Is that the capital?
Don't throw that stuff.
Or are you going to like some coastal? I'm sure Argentina's just got
Italy,
some-
we're going to Venice.
beautiful-
Traveling with the kiddos. Just be us four.
Yeah.
So Scottie will be a demon on the travel. I'm already preparing for it
Bro,
mentally.
Venice is going to rip.
Yeah, we're excited, bro.
Oh my
we're
gosh.
excited.
Oh, dude.
But all to say, like, Rue had her last day of school. 4 years old. Time is flying.
Time is flying.
Time is
dude.
flying.
We have our first family vacay coming up as well. By the way, with we're going to Florida. We're going to Italy.
Yeah, 38.
Yeah, we're going to 30A. We're going to 30A. My grandmother she was born in Blue Mountain Beach, so she is actually from that area. I grew up. She lived in Grayton Beach for the longest time, so I grew up going there.
I hear a lot of positive things of Grayton Beach.
Oh,
best.
Will, it's the best there. And it's the best kept secret because it's surrounded by a national park. So it will never turn into, not that all the rest of 38, what it's turned into is bad. It will never get to that size.
That one's like, what, 15 minutes outside of like the 30A realm?
Oh, you're 3 minutes from watercolor. I mean, it's right down the road from Seaside and
I think
and
we
Watercolor.
went there last year.
If you
It
blink,
had some,
you
like
miss
breakfast
it.
tacos.
Red Bar. Have you ever been to Red Bar?
Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to look back at my
Not to be
photos.
that guy, but if you've been to Red Bar, you would know.
Okay.
Red Bar is so sick. My childhood was going to Grayton Beach. I learned to skimboard there. I learned to catch crabs there and cook crabs that we caught, and boiled peanuts and crawfish, and like it was just such a memory maker machine for me. And the fact that I'm getting to like introduce my daughter to that, dude, I'm so stoked. And it's for the 4th of July because her birthday's the 3rd.
Oh,
And
that's
they
going to be awesome,
Oh,
bro.
they have fireworks going, man.
Is Red Bar connected to like a little breakfast coffee spot?
There is a sleepy little breakfast coffee spot down there.
Because I think that's the building that we were in, because Red Bar was just like next door. Like, do they have like these pirate figurines
They
or stuff
do.
like sitting about? Yeah,
Yes.
dude.
Yes. You've probably 100% been
It wasn't
through.
open yet. We were there in the morning for the breakfast spot that was next door. Phenomenal breakfast tacos.
Yeah. Brother, great. You would love Grayton Beach.
I think that's where Kurt Benkert is.
Yes.
The quarterback that played with the Packers now has the dime left footballs.
Because I've seen in his videos, there's a lake there that is where my grandmother's neighborhood, where her house used to be.
Yeah.
In that lake, there's only like 14 of them in the nation that feed into the ocean. And when the ocean water and the lake water mix, it's called brackish water. And it's kind of like this light kind of brown water. It's got really cool sea life and trees that grow around there, where the trees really only grow in that certain part of the world. But in Kurt Benkert's video, I saw the brackish water like bleeding into the ocean in one of them. I was like, that looks like Grayton.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's out there.
Which
But
is
yeah,
sick.
we'll be there. We'll be there in early June. So we will. I was kind of wondering. I was like, are you going to be there at the same time?
Oh,
I'm
you're
gonna be there?
you're going to Italy?
Italy of
Yeah.
Florida. Yeah.
Dang, dude. Yeah, we'll be July 3rd.
Yeah.
But I am so looking forward to that, man. I can't wait to that's kind of my lesson of the week too, is just creating memories, but creating traditions. I feel like you have done such a good job of that. And we're going into the first year of Scarlett's consciousness, of her being aware of her surroundings. And I'm really wanting to start those traditions with her.
Yeah, but dude, they ripped the lesson.
Oh,
Just rip it now since
rip
we're in
it now. I'll rip it.
Because you're right. You're 100% right on the traditions. And no matter how, it's like Scottie now, like we obviously do Pizza Friday every week.
Yeah.
But Scottie, when she gets done eating, she loves pizza. But when she gets done, she's such just a busy body, has to be everywhere. You gotta like watch it all times. Like we were watching Trolls last week. Trolls, phenomenal movie.
Trolls is a great movie.
Rue's locked in, and we're hopeful that Scottie eventually gets to the point where she sits and like watches the movie versus wanting to climb all over the couch and run all over the couch to where she could tip over. And you always just got to kind of put a border up around her, whether it's with my legs or I'm kind of watching her while I'm trying to watch the movie. Just at all times, I'm like, Scottie, can you please calm down?
Yeah.
And she'll be in this mode where she just starts yelling at her, like, because she's just playing and having fun.
Yes.
And we're like, dude, can you just relax? Or can we put you back in the chair? You put her back in the chair, she starts screaming and yelling. She's got to get out. She's just a busy body.
Yeah.
Those weekly traditions, it's like you're just trying to get them in the mode. But dude, it's we love it, man. We love it.
The next door neighbor family do chalk drawing contests between the mom, the dad, and the oldest daughter.
Oh, I like that.
And so they do contests, and they have like a different thing that they draw each time. And they take it like seriously. They don't just give it to the daughter. Like they don't.
Yeah.
And she's like 7 or 8.
Forge and fire.
Yeah. Oh,
You
yeah.
ain't just going to win this competition.
They're like, okay, it's a unicorn. Here's what we're doing. Blah, blah, blah.
I like that.
And
because our kids like doing chalk.
Yeah, dude. And it was like so fun hearing her talk about like, yeah, mom won unicorn, but her T-Rex was awful the other day. Like my T-Rex absolutely destroyed hers. She didn't even know what a T-Rex looked like.
Throw that in on a Sunday.
Chill out.
Yeah, I like that, man.
But those little traditions and stuff, dude, as I'm seeing them, And as I'm hearing about them from like you or hearing about gardening that Taylor does with his family, like all the gardening that they've started doing together, I'm like, dude, I want to start doing like ripping something with Scarlett. And I wrote down home is where the heart is. And I said our new house is another opportunity for new traditions, new memories to create. My family moved to a small town of Aledo outside of Fort Worth, Texas when I was 9 or 10. I was super sad to leave the house I was brought up in, but my parents did such a good job of making the new home feel like our new home. New traditions of hitting up the snow cone stand on our drives home from school. My dad putting a deer feeder in our backyard so we could see wildlife on early mornings. Finding our new local spots that we'd get excited to go eat at together as a family. All those little things that is just like the little things that make home, dude.
Yeah, it's like the core memories of it all. It's like when you have tradition, when you're doing like family traditions, it's you guys are all deciding as a tribe, as a family, like this is how we show up as a family on these traditions.
Yes.
So it's like, it's always a bummer if I have to miss a Pizza Friday because we travel somewhere, because you want them to know, like as Scarlett grows up and you guys have a weekly tradition, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You just know in your brain foundationally, like this is how we show up as a family for this tradition.
Me like waking up super early for whatever sport practice. It's like 6 and the sun isn't even remotely rising. And my dad's just by the kitchen window. Hey, look, there's a little 6 point. It'll be good in 2 years. You look and look at all those little does and stuff. And I'll always remember that. All those like little moments and little things of like magic that my parents created.
Yeah.
With, like stuff. And I'm excited that this is like the first year that we're getting to do that. So we're going to go to Old Navy and get like the real, I say gaudy and corny because like they kind of are, like the 4th of July shirts that they come out with. That are like their 4th of July shirts. And we're getting matching ones for the entire family. My mom and dad are going to be there in 30A and we're all going to have
that is awesome.
The matching Old Navy shirts. Scarlett's going to have one little family pic on the beach.
Have to. It's a must.
Sounds like, and this is just challenging you as a friend. You were frustrated you didn't get to use your creative acumen for Mother's Day. That could be a Sherman Young original shirt that you make for the family. Because you are too creative to go to a store and buy a crappy shirt.
That's a really, really good note.
We had ones that said red, white, and blue because our last name was Whiten.
Ooh.
Yeah. Chip still wears this to this day.
Deeg.
Same.
That's really good. I kind of just got little, I'm not kidding, man. I got little goosebumps.
Picture Scarlett invite one of her friends one day to
That's
what you guys do for your 4th of July tradition. And like, look, you're going to be with the fam. Like my dad, he always makes a shirt every year.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to wear the shirt.
You're going to have to wear it.
You're going to have to buy in.
And Scarlett, I don't know if you can invite Bethany because Bethany wasn't very pro everything that I was trying to do
Scarlett's
last
not
year.
going to. As a matter of fact, Scarlett's not going to be the one that says you have to buy in. It's going to be you. Hey, did you tell Bethany we kind of do 4th of July? Like she's going to have to wear.
She's going to have to
wear Papa Sherm shirt.
Hey,
God.
Honey, get Bethany's, get her hat size and her shirt size too at school today. Yeah. So I could go ahead and I want to get her, the shirt.
And she's not going to do it. But when Bethany comes over on the weekend, like, hey, I don't know if ScarScar ran this through you, but can I get your hat size and shirt size? How we do this thing?
How was the Young's house, honey? I was good. Mr. Young kept on asking me what my shoe size was, what my shirt size was, what my hat size was. I don't know what it's all for. He just kept on saying you're gonna love 4th of July. I don't know.
You'd be holding up just proud like, God, you girls. You guys are gonna love these outfits your old man's coming up with.
Hey Bethany, put this hat on and do the little snap to where it's comfortable. You don't want it too tight.
You two get close to each other. Let Dad take a photo of you. Oh, you guys are gonna wear these outfits. You guys are gonna have these in your closets forever.
Oh my God, this is gonna be beautiful. And right when we're done with the brats, we're gonna go into snakes and sparklers. Are you more of a snakes girl or a sparklers girl?
Hooks and ladders time. Hooks and ladders time. Gather around the table.
I can't wait for that. I truly cannot wait to be the nerdy embarrassing dad that is like pushing all this stuff onto his kids.
Oh, it's 10:30. Get your smoke bomb.
Oh, in the fireworks before 4th of July, I already told myself that I'm going to tell Scarlett that, because there's always the guys that they can't hold it. They got to shoot them at, 10:30 July 3rd, 11 o'clock July 3rd. They start shooting the early fireworks.
Even the daytime ones.
Even the daytime
get out of the yard, go chase the parachute.
I'm going to tell her that those are her birthday fireworks. Before 4th of July, the July 3rd ones, where the guys that are out there a little too early, I'm going to say those are hers. And she'll get to the age where she goes, Dad, that's just some guy that's had a couple Olipops and was looking to shoot some fireworks.
Sparklers. Get your sparkler.
Hey, draw your name. Do your name if you do it real fast.
Oh my God, you're doing it today. Let me get the video.
And she's got braces and a ponytail and be so pissed one day.
Oh, sweetheart, you mind doing this again? I want to get a video of that. Dad, I don't want to. Can you please? It's for your mother.
I love you so much. When do I ever ask you to do anything?
Yeah.
20 minutes ago when you told me to put this hat and shirt on. Okay, show me. But I can't wait for that. I'm elated.
I love the tradition stuff. I had a buddy, you'd go over to his house, and if I was invited over to stay on the weekend, like Sunday morning before church was like pancakes. They always did pancakes every Sunday. It'd be eat as many as you can. It'd be like a competition of pancake eating. Bro, you did pancakes every Sunday, whether it's chalk, whether it's pancakes, whether it's Pizza Friday, like those weekly traditions,
you'd be falling asleep in the pews too, I'm sure. Get so many freaking pancakes and syrup.
They were Pentecostal too. Like, the Pentecostal, they do the tongues, they run around. I'm thinking, what the hell's going on here?
No wonder they're carb loading. They're getting ready for the show. They're like, hey, you're going to be moving, Willie. So I would, I'd bulk up.
Just. What the Yeah, Mom, they was passing out.
Running around so much you'd throw up. So much pancakes and syrup. Oh my God, dude. Hey, to your note though, I love the idea of the creative thing. And I'm going to do airbrush hats because I like the concept of the Old Navy matching shirts because it's very like going to Sears and like taking a family photo in Sears. Kind of like, I just remember everyone in the 90s would always get the Old Navy or the Gap like 4th of July shirts, and like nobody's doing that anymore. And so I love that aspect, but I'll do airbrush hats 100%.
Great call.
And have each person's name like on the airbrush hat with like an American flag, like across the whole thing, They'll be good, dude.
Yeah. Dad hacks?
Dad hacks, crack a cold one?
Crack a cold one? I can crack a cold one. I need a fresh one.
I'll get you a freshie because we
right there, blackberry vanilla.
I got you one classic grape right here.
We'll go blackberry vanilla. We'll do one of these new ones. Hopefully it doesn't.
I tried to give it a nice spin instead of
crack a cold one this week brought to us by Olipop. Oh. There we go. Symptom.
I was about to say, don't send that to the doc. That's normal. We're good.
He does that weekly.
That's normal.
My crack a cold one, I think I've shouted this out before, but it's Rue and Scottie, the bedtime. Scottie is now to a point like yesterday. Mom and Rue went after dinner. Mom and Rue went to go get ice cream. And I went to take Scottie up to do bedtime.
Yeah.
And when I'm sitting there and she just kept saying, Mama, woo woo. And I'm like, oh yeah, they'll be back soon. We're sitting there reading story time, doing all this stuff. I hear Mama come home. I hear him come home. Charles obviously kiss, hug, all this stuff every night. Rue does as well, but Rue's downstairs. They just went to get ice cream. Usually we're doing bedtime at the same time. So just the routine kind of comes together to where Rue always goes in, gives her a hug, kiss, 3 squeezes, says goodnight, all the things. But Mom comes upstairs, and I'm on the rocking part to where we hit the books, we've hit brush and teeth, we've hit all the things to where now it's time to fall asleep. Mom comes in, hug, kiss, 3 squeezes. She leaves, and I'm sitting there rocking Scottie, and she's got Papa in. She calls her Passy Papa. I see her take it out, and she's like, woo woo, woo woo. And I'm like, oh yeah, Ruru's downstairs. She's home. She's like, woo woo. I was like, oh, you want Ruru to come tell you goodnight? And then she just sits back, and I just see her go. Like, okay, so I text Charles. I'm like, hey, Scottie wants Rue to come up and tell her goodnight. Rue comes upstairs and bro, just melts your heart, man. She comes in. It's like, oh, Rue, Scottie wants you to give her a hug, kiss, 3 squeezes. Scottie's already like leaning up, hug. Rue gives her a soft kiss on the forehead. 1, 2, 3, I love you. And just tells her, bro, like, good night, sleep tight. I see you in the morning. I love being your big sister. And Rue's like, Rue's talking to her in like the adult voice, trying to talk to the baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she's like, she's just doing it.
Yes.
And bro, it just melts your heart, man. And then she sits back. She's got llama, puts Pat back in. Sister rocks off, dozes to sleep. But dude, it is the most adorable thing in the world to see just Rue kind of operate like she's being the adult in the room for her.
Yeah. That's that element of parenting that I would say any parent would want to bottle up and keep in their pocket forever.
Yeah, man. I was mad. I didn't like rip it out and just record it. Like I'm going to get one day.
Oh, you'll get 1,000 of those.
Yeah. And her just saying like, I love being your big sister. Like all the things that we say to Rue, her mimicking it and doing it with Scottie. Dude, that's my crack a cold one.
What a great crack a cold one, dude. I had a crack a cold one I wanted to quickly shout out Uncle Brian and Auntie Hillary. Brian was the best man at my wedding. There are a couple friends. Their daughter was born on my birthday, May 24th. We're birthday twins. And she was born, and it's their first kid, and he's a girl dad. And I'm really excited. If I talk tomorrow, I'll cry.
I can kind of see the glistening happening.
Oh, bro, they are just like my favorite people in the entire world. They're my favorite people in the entire world, and I have a ton of those.
I was gonna say we got there's 3 guys sitting here right now that love you. That's like, oh shit.
For anyone listening that is a close family and friend, like you know what I mean when I just say Brian Cox is good people, dude. That's my guy. I've known him. He moved to our school in 7th grade. My cousin knew him, and he ran up to me on the 7-on-7 field during summer ball. And he said, hey, my name's Brian Cox. I know Marshall Young, your cousin. And he said, we're going to be best friends. And since that day, Brian Cox has been my best friend. Damn. Like, that's my dog. And he just had a daughter, dude. So that's my crack.
Is he ready to rock?
Oh, yeah. If you want to talk about all the pitfalls of Sherman Young, Brian Cox fills those spaces of, hey, what are things that Sherman's really bad at? Not always on time, real messy, not very, what's the word? Organized.
Organized, yeah.
Brian's got it. Brian could have been a dad 10 years ago.
He's ready to go.
He's a stud. Yeah. We're talking PT6 wise. Is he ready to go? Also that, yes. Loves the show, loves like, he's so ready to be a dad. But as far as he'd put me to shame. He's got the stuff he's got to learn of like diaper changing and all that.
We all do, man.
He's going to be able to do it.
Yeah.
But he said like he was sending me when he was in the delivery room, he was sending me just GIFs of cornerbacks just going like this. Just going, I got it on lock, dude. You guys see me operating in this delivery room right now.
We could have him on. He could have dad hacks.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna start building their routines.
BC would be great to pick his brain, and he's funny, dude. BC's funny.
I would like a BC and Nick episode now that we're getting.
Yeah,
Nicky boy.
If Nicky Boy and BC4, I'm already telling you, if I know Nick Hallett like I think I do, they're instant friends.
Nick operates, man.
Instant friends.
Organized.
Yeah.
Anxiety, like he's a warrior.
Yeah.
He gets it from his mama. Shout out Lori. I love you, Lori. You are like another mother to your boy.
Yeah.
Love me some Nicky Hallett.
BC's the same way. We got to know what channel when's the game coming on. It's going to be on this channel. And hold on, I'm making sure that this is the right pregame show. Okay, yes, this is it. Yeah. Dude, they would hit it off. My bonus crack a cold one's bath time, dude. Scarlett's starting to enjoy bath time.
Yeah.
And to that dad that called in that was like, hey, what the hell do I do during bath time? Like, what do you guys do? Like
Hey, get the ducky, get the ducky.
Like,
Oh, look at the duck.
you get to a point, and she's 10 months. When I start walking to that bathroom now, she crawls after me going, ah! Screaming, going, hell yeah, it's bath time. It's bath time. I get to play. Like, it's literally playtime for her. And just it's that same kind of magic that you're describing with Rue and Scottie. Like that, just the magic of Scarlett crawling all the way to the bathtub and pulling herself on it and looking at the water and seeing her mermaid and just like the noises she makes. Like she literally grunts and screams of like, yes, bath time. Like I love bath time. It's just like such a magical little moment of I'm drained. It's the end of the day. I don't even want to be doing bath time. I'm in a sour dog.
Right. Bath time, it's like it gets caught with this in like it's a chore.
It's a chore. And then I see the way she's crawling to the bathroom. And I'm like, oh, it just like gives me so much life to like see her just be so elated, dude.
Yeah. And Rue's got so much, like speaking of bath time, like Scottie, you lather them up with soap, you get them going. It's easy.
And are they doing it together?
Yeah, they do it together.
Oh.
They do it together.
Oh,
Scottie
dude.
be trying to like grab Rue's toys, and you're trying to like separate them. It's fun to play. Like include your sister.
Scottie,
But Rue has so much hair. It's like just shampooing her hair.
Yeah,
it's just a deal. I've got her now to where if it's just Rue, I call it like I'll throw in some like spa time. I was like, let me show you a trick to where I basically get her to just lay back in the water, like instead of like just dumping water on all the time, like laying back and just her ears are under the water to where it's just her face coming out. I play some tunes.
No.
And I'll like, massage her head because I'm just trying to get all the soap out versus like, she gets it. She's trying to play. You're trying to like continue to look up, chin up, all these things.
Well,
like, let's just get it to where we knock it out. You just lay back, I kind of massage it all out of your hair.
That's a fantastic dad hack as far as like turning a net negative into a net positive. And now it's fun and easy for her. And it's a lot easier for you now too.
Yeah. And another little dad hack. So it was the last time it was happening where her ears are underwater and her face just popping up. I'm like, oh, just relax, listen to the music. Can you hear the tone of my voice? Can you hear the music being played? And she's like whispering like, yeah. And too, like when you have kids that love bath time, when you're wanting to drain, they get upset. Like they're like, no, we want to continue to be in the bath and continue to play. How I hacked it with Rue is I'm like, okay, we got all the soap out of her hair and everything else. She's sitting up. I'm like, lay back down. And I want you to hear, like when we unpool, like listen to how cool the noise is when the water's draining, when your ears are underwater. So she's laying back. I'm kind of knocking out to where it's like, okay, I cleaned her up. We can just get out of bath versus her like wanting to sit there and play. Because she's fired up about the spa, about the music and hearing all the things and me like massaging her head. Because she's like, Mama doesn't want me to lay back because there'll still be soap in my hair. Your mama like, hey, listen, I'll make sure the soap's out of her hair. But I'm like, oh, listen to how cool the drain noise, like when it drains. And she's like, okay. And she like lays back and I'm like, can you hear it? She's like, yeah. So you drain the water out. Bath time's over.
Yeah.
You can get out. Now you got to save them because they're cold. You pick them up. You're doing all the things. You're like doing the dryer noises. So you can dry out her hair and her body and everything else playing. Oh, but that's a way to kind of hack the system so you're not in bath time longer than you need to be in bath time.
Fabulous dad hack. I have a dad hack right here, by the way, if we want to.
Let's get into the hacks, man. I got a dad hack as well.
This one comes from Sean McGowan. Sean said, dad hack with 99% effectiveness. It reads, hey boys, big fan here and want to let you know and want to let you in on a little dad hack I use all the time that works almost too well. I have 2 toddlers, 2 and 4. And as we all know, getting a toddler or multiple toddlers to listen or complete a task can be a challenge. So here's what I do when I'm trying to get them to get something done. I turn it into a race competition. Bro, my dad, this has my dad written all over it. Who's going to get dressed first? Who's going to brush their teeth first? who's going to get in the tub first, who's going to go to the potty before bed first, et cetera, et cetera. It works so well with our 2 that now my wife uses it. So I'm passing along the knowledge to all PT sickos out there and just need to get the kids out the door. Hope all is well. Sean from Connecticut, CT, Connecticut.
Yep.
My dad's go-to was, hey, how fast do you think you can do it? Oh, I don't know, like 20 seconds, because he had me trained at that point.
Right.
Let's see, 20 seconds. He had a Timex, always wore a Timex. Beep, get that thing going. And I'm off to the races on trash, newspaper, anything.
I love that dad hack too, because I'm using that dad hack once Scottie becomes of age where she's like, can get herself dressed or brush her teeth or do things like on her own.
Yeah.
But I love that dad hack.
Man, we got to leave pretty quick for ballet, Rue. You think you can get your hair done? What do you think? Maybe 2 minutes? You think you can do it in 2 minutes? I could do it in a minute. Well, let's see. Beep.
I got one here from Colton Jones on Spotify. Dad hack here, boys. Take the pacifier to Build-A-Bear and have your kid pick out a stuffed animal to put the pacifier in. Work for my boy. P.S. Haven't wet the bed since first day of senior year of high school in 2016. Dude, shout out Colton, man.
Dude, shout out Colton. Hey, I have a video that I'll send to you,
Sober
Chef.
since senior year of high school.
Let's go. Yeah. I got a video for Chef of a little girl putting her passy in the Build-A-Bear.
Yeah.
Looks so much fun. She was ripping, dude. Ripping.
Yeah, Build-A-Bear. That's a fun like event to do with your little one. Going to Build-A-Bear. Building a stuffed animal. I
have a dad hack that's been sitting on my sheet for weeks. I've forgotten every single episode to say, here's my dad hack. Nanit, not Nanit. We love Nanit. Nuna, our stroller. Nuna makes like a little stroller bag that you can put on your stroller. You don't have to have Nuna. You don't have to have the Nuna bag, but put a bag on your stroller and put poop bags, water bottle, snacky poos. Because I'm starting to do those walks in the morning with Scarlett and the dogs. And now that I have that little bag on my stroller, dude, it is a lifesaver. I even sometimes put paper towels in there because you never know. Because Goose, I mean, God bless him, dude. That guy had a ticket to the glue factory 2 years ago. I mean, Goose, I could literally go home to live with grandma. I'm pretty much fed up on Goose. He'll get poop all over him.
Yeah.
On the walk, and he's trying to jump up on the stroller and he's got poop all over him. And thank God I have my paper towels in my little
Goose,
bag.
what are you doing, bud?
I love Goose, dude, but it's Goose.
Yeah. Take him to the farm.
He might. I threaten him with the glue factory and he acts like he doesn't understand me. And I'm like, buddy, you got to get it together.
Yeah, you're going to find out.
You're going to find out.
Fuck around, find out.
We got some PT Fix right in.
I have a just dad hack. You're on the stuff to have in the bag. I was going to throw back an old school dad hack, just strictly on routine. There's obviously new dads that come, your boy, BC, but any new dads out there that is looking for just some small game, and it's around my crack a cold one of bedtime routine, but just to refresh people on the routine that we do with Scottie, because we now have Scottie, not now, she's been doing it for a minute, but putting away her laundry, like getting her to do a little chore since she's like kind of with it a little bit. She's only 18 months old. But making sure you got that bottle ready to go downstairs before you go upstairs or before you go to the room. You go into the room, you set the room. You set the tempo, you set the environment, whether it's lights off, you got the night light on, you close the blinds, you close the shades, you got the sound machine playing, the music, the things that set the tone that let the little one know bedtime is about to happen and about to take place. And again, this is for newer dads or younger dads. Changing table. Now you rock the little one on the changing table. You got the temperature set. You got everything set in the room. Now it's time to go to work. You get them on the changing table. You change their diaper. You lather them up with the lotion. If they got the dry skin, you got the lotions for the dry skin. You got all the things you need to do. You put the pajamas on them. While you're putting the pajamas on them, you sing them a song. My default is always just using the kid's name, the child's name for the song. So it'll be like, Scottie, 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 Joe, Scottie, 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 Joe. And I just look at her and I sing and I look at her laugh. I look at her smile. Or I'll do Old MacDonald I just hit it with the Old MacDonald. E-I-E-I-O. And you sing to them while you're changing them.
Yes, sir.
You got them changed. Now I set little Scottie Joe down if they're big enough to walk. Scottie, now it's time to do laundry. You see mom and dad do the laundry every day. Now she's mimicking. She's wanting to see Scottie laundry time. She'll hand me one piece and she'll grab one piece.
Okay.
We'll walk to the laundry. I throw it in laundry and I go, boom. She goes over, She comes out after laundry. We now get her too. So once you get them changed up, if they're not walking or they're not doing the little waddle thing, you now get them in the sleep sack. It's sleep sack time.
Hell yeah.
Zip them up in the sleep sack, maybe sing a little tune, maybe boom, down in the crib. Get him in the sleep sack. For Scottie, we rip a couple books. She yugs the bottle.
Yeah.
We go in and do brush your teeth. We brush the teeth. You have the little routine with brushing the teeth.
Come on.
They love it. You go in, you read another book or two if you want to. I have the starting song on the sound machine. Now it's the white noise that lets us know, hey, it's sleep time.
Mwah.
Sit back, Papa in, hold llama. She reaches for a book. No, sweetheart, it's time for bed. It's time for sleep time.
Yeah.
She kind of relaxes, sit back down. We just rock back and forth. I sing her Imba Wimbo from Mighty Joe Young until she's out cold or until she's getting to that state to where she's still a little bit awake. The sleep training stuff kicks in to where you want them to go to sleep on their own. Scottie now being 18 months, you put her in the crib like while she's still, sometimes I'll rock her to sleep to where she's fully asleep because you just love getting that extra cuddle time in. Put her in bed when she's a little drowsy. She learns to go to sleep on her own. Boom. Just dad hack, routine, just recycling some stuff that we've talked about in the past.
Will
but
Compton.
we know that there's new dads that come in, that come through. Just simple, get routines right.
You're a new mom or a new dad and you just listen to that part of Will. I don't think you heard him. I think you need to rewind. I think you need to listen to that again and break out a little pen and paper because you just put everybody on so much game. And I'm being dead serious, dude. If you were a staunch Democrat, I'm a staunch Republican. You put that bill in front of me, I'm signing it, dude. That is, you want to talk about getting your baby to sleep. That's exactly what we do. And I know that we went off of two different methods with the reading stuff, but you could tuck in Scarlett tonight with that method. That's exactly what we do.
And if you're a dad that's listening right now or a soon-to-be dad and your significant other or mom doesn't listen to For the Dads, this is some game that you can take, hey, here's...
Game.
Like, we got to set the tone. We got to set the room. And she's probably going to say, yeah, I know. I've been wanting you to do this.
Oh, dude, you got a buddy with bags under his eyes. We can't get the kiddo down. Just like kindly ask him if he does have a bedtime operation that they're going off of. They might not have one. Like, there's some people that just aren't aware of this, and that's okay, dude. You're new to parenting, but I'm telling you, and it could be anything. He said what he said, and I'm saying that we do the exact same thing. But you get that structure down of these steps are taken every single night.
Yeah, because you're teaching them too. It's like you're training them to understand that, hey, it is bedtime now. Just like now, it's like, Scottie, she can't pull out and open up the trash cabinet. But she knows now, like when she's done with something, she'll continue to like hand it to us. But as she hands it to us, it's like, oh, we got to throw this in the trash. So I'll grab it or I'll just have her walk. Let's come over here to the trash can. Open up the trash can. She sits there and stares at it for a long time, pretends to put it in, doesn't. And then I'll end up just like knocking it out into the trash. And I'm like, yeah, good job, Scottie. Ooh. But then over time, you're building these iterations of, hey, when you're done with your snack and you are strong enough to pull it out, you're going to be throwing away your own trash.
Yeah.
So you're just setting them up. You're setting them up.
Yeah.
You got to train these little ones.
Call-ins.
Dude, let's dive in.
PT6, MT6. We interrupt this episode to bring you Olipop.
Dude, talk to him about Olipop. You saw Chase Daniel. He's got a rankings. He's got a rankings out there.
We've converted a sicko.
Yeah.
We've converted
I feel like we've converted a lot of guys. Or we are learning that there's a lot of people out there that's a fan of Olipop. And they have incredible beverages.
Incredible beverages. And it's not like we have made it cool to drink Olipop. I think that Olipop has just put us on game and we're helping everybody else be put on game.
Yeah. We're all helping bring the noise to the masses.
Yeah.
Because I need to get on top of a mountain and talk to people about the crisp apple that is out there. And you hear it week after week, week in, week out. Top of my list, favorite drink, bar none right now, is crisp apple.
And I'm being dead serious. I've mentioned it twice. I was just recently at Target. oh, there's all these sodas and seltzers and all these brands and blah, blah, blah. Hey, which one's sold out? Which one is sold out?
Crisp apple Olipop.
Yeah. That's a real thing. That's a real thing.
Where you might get a one piece of crisp apple in there. But as far as just finding crisp apple, it's tough.
It is. But when you do find it, you can buy 2 cans. Do you know why?
And we pay you back for one. So anybody out there, if you go Target, Walmart, the refrigerated section, you can buy them online on Amazon or drinkolipop.com. You buy 2 Olipops, we pay you back for 1.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get 1 for free. You can go drink Olipop, drink until that gut is healthy.
Also that. And that's drinkolipop.com/BWTB.
Yeah. Buy 2, we pay you back for 1.
Too
Refrigerated aisle, anywhere, any location. Not any location, but the majority of locations nationally.
Yes.
Olipop is basically everywhere.
And on Amazon as well. I don't know if we mentioned that.
I think we, Dad Brain, I think we forgot to mention it is on Amazon.
It is on Amazon as well. So if you're an Amazon cat, get them there.
Yeah. Low sugar, low calories, very good for your gut, prebiotic fiber. Like 9 grams? I'm talking when it comes to sugar, it's like 5 grams. This is a very great substitute alternative to soda. It's like all your favorite drinks, all your favorite styles. They got new ones. And hold it up, Sherm.
Raspberry sherbet
and blackberry vanilla. Those are the new flavors right now. Those are hot, but they have a variety of flavors. And again, a great alternative to soda. Drink Olipop. drinkolipop.com/BWTB. Buy 2, we pay you back for 1. We love you. Drink Olipop.
Drink Olipop. We are also brought to you by Rose Sparks. The older one
Fun coupons. Fun coupons.
I know y'all saw my video. The Deke teed me up on Instagram with the little comment.
I saw that.
Hey, here's your coupons.
Look for the little birthday boy. We'll get into it.
You know what else came with those coupons? Some Rose Sparks.
Yeah.
And everyone knows as we get older that it's not the quantity of sex, it is the quality of sex. The vibes have to be right. That's why Rose Sparks stands out. It helps ensure readiness when the moment is right. After it dissolves under your tongue, you get hard in about 15 minutes on average. And when both partners are having a good time, the experience is better for everyone. Rose Sparks helps you get fuller, thicker erections, and they last up to 36 hours, making it easier to be ready for another round if you're both feeling it.
36 hours.
Yeah. 36 hours.
That's staycation vibes.
Oh, sure, man. Are these just like random facts that you're just like bringing up on the podcast? No, this is coming straight from Ro.
It's coming straight from science.
This is coming straight from science. Ro connects guys with a medical provider 100% online, and if approved, treatment ships directly to their door. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off their first order of Sparks on a recurring plan. Connect with the provider at ro.co/dads to find out if prescription Ro Sparks are right for you. That's ro.co/dads for $15 off your first order. Sparks is a compounded drug product. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety effectiveness or manufacturing review. For full safety information, go to ro.co/safety info. And last, but certainly not least, because we've been talking about it, Will. We've been talking about the moving of Jill and I into our new rent house. Spring has sprung. What do you think a couple would want in their new home? Want to spice up the look of their home, the feel of their home. Where are they going to go with decor-wise?
Oh, Wayfair.
Gotta be.
Because I'm thinking guys don't need much. Wayfair's got it, even if you don't need much. Wifey MT6ers, they love some designing ability. They love to like get you from a futon to a real couch.
Oh, big time.
And Wayfair's got it.
Wayfair's got it. We're chunking all the old furniture because Jill's like, hey, isn't For the Dads, aren't you like partnered up with Wayfair? I go, yeah, we are. And she was like, did they send you a gift card or something? Yes, they did. I'll get you set up, honey. She's asking.
Let's get in the truck.
I said, let's get the truck. Let's get online. Let's go to Wayfair and go check out what they got. But it's not just like sofas, chairs, drapes, What
Outdoor
else?
furniture.
Outdoor furniture, TVs, grills. They have everything. And
You got to be ready for the summer with you have to listen.
especially the my neighbor.
We're talking to Papa Team 6. You know they got grills, maybe some outdated grills so they can go get a new grill, but every PT6er's got to have a grill ready for the summer.
Have to. Sherman, how are you going to impress your hot neighbor that you have a hetero man crush on? I'm going to use Wayfair.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer. Guys, you can find furniture, decor, and essentials that fit your unique style and budget by heading to wayfair.com right now to shop all things home. That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair, every style, every home. And I sing that to impress my neighbor as well. Just to show off a little bit. Let's get back to the episode. We got some really good ones. First one is titled Half Off Vasectomy. Let's see what they got.
Hey, this is George Barrett.
Hello, George.
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Ah!
I was listening to one of your guys' posts earlier today that was talking about vasectomies. Now, listen here. Now, we've all done this, I think, maybe once or twice. So the story behind this is that I was actually went in, got a quick little checkup. Everything's fine. Right? This would be pretty smooth, right? Well, there I am, fully on the table, have some laughing gas, and all of a sudden, doctor's feeling around. First one, snip, sizzle, burn it, cool. Doctor's still playing around a little bit longer. Still playing. I'm just like, this is taking a little longer than I expected. He peeks up over my leg and says, do I have both kidneys? This is random.
Time out, pause it.
I start.
He said, doctor says
The
what?
doctor asked him, do you have both kidneys? And the guy said, well, yeah, that's super weird. I have both kidneys. Yes.
Okay, keep going.
Start talking more. I'm like, what do you mean by both my kidneys? Like, well, what happens is when you develop your kidneys, you develop also your testicles. And I'm like, well, I have two balls. So that's obviously there. And he's like, but your vas deferens is developed at the same time. I'm like, pretty sure I have both kidneys. So keeps on filling around. Nothing.
Call for me.
The reason I bring the story up is because after all this ejaculating is that I was able to actually have two boys, one nut. I did that because I only have one vas deferens. After the doctor played around and did an ultrasound on my kidneys and found I had both kidneys and felt around a little bit longer. Found out that, I only have one active vas deferens, so I only have to do one snip. The shittiest part about this whole thing is that doctor didn't even give me half discount. But I have
George!
Down and everything. I laughed and said, well, I at least get half off. And he laughed at me and said, no. Kind of blown away by that. I'm still getting 5 stars. It was a 5-star treatment. Laughing gas helped a little bit more. But the whole jerking off that much, it's a real thing. Even with one nut. I asked them if I had to do half that time because I only had half the process. They said no. So it was very interesting. But my little story behind that is go do it, boys. Go get it done. Again, thank you for listening to my story and letting this be a safe haven for me because it was quite the story, being that.
So George is pro snip.
Did he just hang up?
A common misconception about the hotline. It only goes 2 minutes, 23 seconds. So we get a lot of novels from people. That was the longest one I've submitted in here because it's funny. That's vas deferens, for anyone who doesn't know, is the duct that allows sperm to go from your balls out.
Dope.
So he has a ball that just has sperm that can't leave the ball.
Oh. So he's clogged up in enough.
I don't know this man personally. My assumption is yes.
Maybe not clogged, but it's only formulated. He's only got one dose in there, and he's had it for his entire life.
Shout out to that particular ball.
Yeah.
Like, truly, for hanging around this long and just being there for your boy.
The sperm in that nut, like, it's got to be a community at this point.
OG,
like, this is a family.
OG sperm swimming around in that thing. And we aren't doctors.
We aren't doctors.
We're not saying this is
We're
science,
not experts at all.
But that sounds right to me.
But it's like the boys are hanging in there. It's like, hey, I heard in other realms, like they get to know each other. They say hello, they get acquainted, but they're off somewhere else. They never get to know their boys the way we get to know each other.
They don't get to chill out here for 30-something years.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, I was trying to think of a name. Greg, you're so crazy. Greg the sperm.
What is
I love that he asked for half off while he was high on laughing gas with his pants around his ankles.
I mean, it's a fair
That
question.
takes a real dad right there to be looking for a discount while under the knife. Hey, is that gonna be half off? Or like, what are we talking about, Doc?
And also, I would ask, are we able to pull out the sperm that's been sitting in that testicle so that way I can bottle it up like it's it's from a glacier from Alaska?
Yeah, I'd almost want to jar it, the whole ball.
Yeah.
If it doesn't need to be in there, I don't know, I'm kind of talking out my ass, but that'd be fun. That kind of be fun.
Yeah, but the boys are still in the ball. Like when you want to get them out so they can at least see the world.
That's what I'm saying.
Because they're never going to be used ever.
Yeah.
Unless you can pull it out and extract it and like freeze it.
And if George here is like in sales or anything, that's a conversation piece. So you just have it on your desk or like on a bookshelf. And then, hey, that's...
And you just call them, you put some white tape over the jar and just call them Doomsday Boys. Because they're kind of like some Doomsday guys. Like they've just been trapped underground.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
Those are the Doomsday Boys in there.
But it kind of looks like just a testicle. What's his name, George? Like it kind of just looks like a testicle, George. Yeah, it is.
But there's millions in there that haven't seen the world.
So I'm doing him a favor, dude. Can we talk business or what? This next one is titled PT Pisser.
Oh, please welcome to the show,
Hey,
PT Pisser.
Madison and me and my husband were watching For the Dad's podcast, and I have a PT Pisser story. We were actually in Nashville a couple of months ago.
Nashville! You pissed the bed in Nashville.
Engagement party, and I was 35, 38 weeks pregnant at the time.
Oh no!
And my
she's the
husband said he went to Broadway that night and gets back in. I did not go out, and he rolls over on top of me and our son in my belly at the time.
No.
For size reference, he was O-line at Navy, and
Oh no!
rolls on top of me. I hear a bang into the cabinet in an Airbnb, and piss just starting to hit the floor. And Kip thinks that he is peeing
In the toilet.
bathroom.
Yeah.
He's in fact peeing on the carpet of the Airbnb. So I hop up really quickly and try to get him into the bathroom. He's all over the toilet, all over the floor. Has absolutely no gets back in bed and just goes back sound asleep. But yeah, we were watching the episode now with our 8-week-old little boy. His name's KP after his dad. And I just had to call, and he has no idea that I'm calling.
Oh,
so
Madison!
we're watching it together, Kip, and you are listening to this on the podcast.
Oh!
Okay, well, thank you so much. Y'all have a great day.
KP!
KP just got outed.
And that's why we don't forget Mother's Day, folks.
That's why we don't forget. And since I'm farther away from the laptop, she's saying that he rolled on top of her.
To roll out of bed.
To roll out of bed.
He rolls over his 35-week pregnant wife.
Feet hit the floor and then just starts hearing peeing.
KP is melting in his chair right now. He's melting in his chair.
Average Broadway experience.
Yeah.
I thought she was gonna say that KP was started to piss on her.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where I thought it was going to. I got worried.
Which it sounded like he kind of did a little bit when she was helping him to the bathroom.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Let's get you to the bath. Let's get you close to the toilet. She probably stepped in it.
Yeah, KP, thank you for your service, by the
Yeah.
way. You sound he sounds like a road dog.
Yeah.
He's a road dog.
I didn't know where it was going at first. I thought Madison was going to say she wet the bed since she's like in the third trimester.
I was about to tell
Or they wet the bed together.
Deke the PT Pisser title. I was like, did we mean empty pisser? Like, wait, did we unlock a new crew here? Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Thank you for that voicemail.
Yeah, that's why I was
in Madison.
very ominous on the gender leading into it to try to give you that little tease, but it's a good call-in. Good
That's
call-in.
hilarious, dude.
Hey, safe space, trust tree. Senior year, This was before the pro day. My boys come to visit. I don't go out, but they come back like late at night.
Yeah.
After a night out on O Street. And my boy won't say his name because I don't want to out him.
You ain't gonna do it.
But he has this drunk pissing situation.
Yeah.
He fucking pees on the headrest next to me on the couch that I'm sleeping on and pees a little on my fucking face, bro. Yes.
And you woke up to it?
Yes. I shoved him up against the wall and I said, what the fuck are you doing?
Does he wake up? Does he?
Yeah, kind of. He's like, he's hammered.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, Will, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was like, dude, I should fucking kill you right now.
Dude, I
was, imagine.
Safe space?
Imagine.
Safe space?
Safe space.
I woke up to carpet cleaner and paper towel next to me at my buddy's lake house. This was in college. And a little note that said, hey, there's a spot in the TV room over by this wall that I need you to clean up. We'll talk later. It's probably like 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning when I wake up. That's how you know I had a fun night, when I'm waking that early. And I clean the spot, not knowing anything about it. I'm like, what is this? Blah, blah, blah. And get a nice little photo of me. I thought it was a toilet, dude. Thought it was a toilet. Just out in the open.
Safe space?
Safe space.
I'm trying to decide which one to tell. So there was...
I just told a story that I got pissed on.
Yeah, I'm going to tell the alternate POV of that. So
You did it? Oh.
Luckily, my fiance doesn't listen to the show, but her family does, so they just get over it. With a previous relationship, I worked service industry, and we had our Christmas party, notoriously in like February is when it happens. And we went out before, did that, and I went back, and my ex-girlfriend, wonder why, at the time, lived with a couple of my friends on the girls' soccer team. And I remember like 3 things. I remember getting back, I remember seeing the ceiling, and I remember a thud. Allegedly, I wasn't there for it. I fell asleep in the bed, and it was so loud of the snoring, she went to the couch. I walked out to the couch and decided that where her feet were on the couch was the toilet, and started to pee all over the couch as she slept and woke up. She went back in the bedroom and locked the door. It was a tough couple days for your boy. Don't remember doing it, and there's no video footage, so I can't confirm or deny.
Yeah. This is all alleged.
I got about 7 of these stories.
Oof.
Oh,
So KP,
he's not alone.
we created a...
You say you got about 7 of those stories?
Yeah, I had another one
involving people?
No, not involving people, but like one, I walked from the bar that was near my parents' house back to my parents' house, fell asleep on the couch fine, woke up butt naked in the back room with a note from my dad that basically was like, I'll kill you. And my shirt, underwear, socks, pants were just drenched. The whole couch was drenched. I had to go buy a couch shark that day. Like we Whitens, we got stories. And my dad and mom watch this. Love you guys. We got stories of sleepwalking pissing. It's a thing.
Now, is this drunk sleepwalking pissing?
Every time. Every single time. So I apologize for not being your ally in the sober sobriety, but like these are drunk peace.
That doesn't sound like... He's like, we got pissing stories. Sounds like you just got out an alcoholic problem.
I was about to
Shout
say,
out Chip. He's like 16 years clean.
If
I don't drink as much as I used to.
If
Probably
these
'cause
were
of
sober piss stories, I think I would be more worried. To be honest, but the one that Deke just
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I think I'd be more worried.
You know what? Fuck you, Will. You got cis issues, not being issues. I got drinking issues, not pissing issues.
Yeah, dude.
You pissed the bed normal. That
Like a
sounds
normal-
like the...
Yeah. So KP, you're in a safe spot. You're in a safe space. But his empty sicko got him.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. That's a funny call in.
Got him.
Do we have any more emails?
My grass is shorter.
Let's go. Great time since you're trying to...
What's up, boys? This is Nick from Indiana. I don't know if this is dad loss, but more like a dad, husband, homeowner, get your shit together moment. Today, 10 a.m. or so, I hear the dreaded noise from my neighbor's house. It's the lawnmower starting up.
Why is he out of breath?
He's cutting his grass.
He's
Now, my
very
kid's not
out of
long.
breath.
I cut it last weekend, so not like we're overgrowing out here or anything. But I'll be damned if his grass is gonna be shorter than mine.
Oh.
So Here I am, just finished. It's about 1 o'clock, puffing and puffing. I mean, my shit's already greener, but like I said, I'll be damned if his is going to be shorter than mine.
Can't let that happen.
It's a nice fuck you. Looking at the neighbor's house right now, your shit ain't better than mine, man. Anyway, I'm gonna go inside, see if the missus wants to take a shower with me. Love you.
He said maybe put a bow on it.
My question, what if the neighbor's a PT6er?
I was
So we're trying to outcompete a PT6er, but really you just need to go over, knock on the door, and shake his hand.
and
Hey,
say,
buddy.
"Well, hey, buddy.
Hats off to you.
That's what I would do. Yeah, great cutting.
See you
Look
next
at
week.
us.
Yeah, see you next week.
See you next week. And see, that would actually be kind of sick if it was like, I know women sync up on certain things. What if men start syncing up on when we're cutting the lawn,
Mowing
dude?
It's that time of week.
It is that time of week.
All the boys just wander outside and just start mowing the grass.
You're all turning in
Yeah.
sync
Yeah.
with each other. You're
There's-
high-fiving. You like get it to where like y'all are doing, opposite sides of the yard so y'all can high five.
Your wife just looking out the window, sipping coffee, like, oh, they're all synced up again.
It is that time of the week.
That's why he was moody before he went out there.
I don't know, honey. Honey, have you mowed the lawn? No, I haven't. It's not that. That's not why I'm upset.
Honey, it seems like it's that time of week again.
No, I guess I could mow the lawn today.
How about this? You go mow the yard. You come back inside. I'll get you some chocolates.
All right. Can we shower together when I get back in? Don't push your luck, buddy.
Do you need a heating pad too?
No, I'll be fine. Your back you complain about your back after you mow. No, I don't. Okay, honey, you go. You go. You're right. I have an email. Do you have an email?
I have an email. I do. I have a long email.
I have a very long email.
Before we get to that, do you guys want to reveal Chase Daniel's top 5 Olipop flavors?
Oh, let's reveal them.
I'm
I'm assuming it's under PT6 community category.
Yes, sir.
There it is.
Shout out Chase Daniel.
Shout out Chase Daniel on X. He has a top 5. Oh my God.
It's kind of crazy.
He's got a top 5. He says certified hashtag PT6 for sure. At Drink Olipop is goated.
Come on.
Respect to Chase. He knows the drink of choice. Number 1, Shirley Temple.
Really?
I saw him post about Shirley Temple. Shirley Temple is a solid drink. 2, Raspberry Sherbet. That's a new one.
That is a new one.
Black-
Both of those are relatively
Number
new.
3, Blackberry Vanilla. So in his top 3, he's got the
Whoa.
2 new launches.
Whoa.
4 is Cream Soda. Solid one.
Yeah.
5 is Crisp Apple.
Okay. Interesting list.
I don't want to Olipop shame because they're a sponsor of the show, and I love Olipop.
Well, and you can't go wrong.
I like all of these flavors.
Yes.
But to have Crisp Apple at 5, it's treasonous.
I feel you on that. It's that is your taste buds and your truth, your Olipop truth. Chase is sharing what his taste buds are telling him. And I really don't they are a sponsor of the show. I don't think you can go wrong with Olipop, and was very surprised myself when I ranked cherry as number 1 in my taste testing.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
what?
The cherry cola.
I've never been a big cherry guy. And all of a sudden, cherry Olipop's my favorite Olipop. Okay. Also, we had someone write in. We'll get into emails. We did have someone write in.
I see why he was a career-long backup.
Oh, Will. We'll let him have his truth. They
Just me being a backup too. I see why you were never the guy.
Oh, Chase, we were giving you flowers before we pressed record today, by the way.
I see why you made 80 million and not 150.
Oh, Will. We had someone write into the PT6 community. They said, hey, Sherman, you remember that recipe that you fucked up? And you said was half and half and heavy whipping cream and like 4 different Olipop flavors together? Yes, I do. But she's like, I'm super preggo. I need a sweet treat.
Mm-hmm.
What was that recipe again? The real one. Don't mess it up. It is the banana cream Olipop flavor mixed with Chobani sweet cream. You mix it together. You put a ton of ice in there. Stir, 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 stir. You're drinking a milkshake at that point. You're drinking a milkshake.
Mic drop.
Mic drop. Chase Daniel. I'm just saying.
Oh, Chase Daniel. He clearly hadn't had banana cream.
Yeah. Do you want to go first, sir, or do you want me? Mine is a sad alert. I do want to give a warning to our listeners.
I can't even think straight right now. Hey, here's a dad loss I just want to hit because I think this is a profile pic of Sherm's face close up.
Oh, no. Is this a burner?
This is from Ashton. Dad loss, I blinked. And that little girl wrapped up in the pink and blue blanket is long gone. 4 months felt like 4 seconds. Dad loss. This is from Ashton on Discord, and his profile picture is a close-up of your face.
He's one of the OGs in Discord, like tags my name a
it's
ton.
from Discord.
Sherm joined the Discord for a second and sent us the Discord a selfie of the 3 of us. And Ashton took that picture and made it his profile picture. So someone goes,
"Oh, that's hilarious!
Is your real name
awesome.
Ashton Sherm?" He goes, "No, Sherm shared a pic one day, and I just used it and never changed it." So,
oh, Ashton,
legend.
Oh my gosh,
That's funny, dude.
I love that. My email's long. You want me to jump right in?
Dive in.
Okay.
Dive in.
This comes from Christina Cardwell. This is a sad alert. It does touch on miscarriage. And so just like a warning to our audience, if you want to skip past this, you totally can. But this is just a grandmother's take on her son and her daughter-in-law and them going through a miscarriage situation, how they're dealing with it, the thoughts and feelings of it. And here we go. Hey guys, my name is Christina, and I am the proud mama bear of a United States Army Ranger. Thank you for your service, dude. Hope I can keep my story short and interesting because I know it would mean the world to my son if you read this. Our family has been in a whirlwind of joy and agony in the past few months. To start out, my son is just a sweetheart of a soul. If you can imagine a soldier trained to be a lethal weapon, to be a sweetheart. But yes, he has been since the day he was born. He joined the Army right out of high school and, of course, decided a Ranger is what he wanted to be. The process is a long story, but what a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, my tears. He made it through basic training, Ranger assessment, and selection program, RASP, Airborne School, and Ranger School.
Damn.
So safe to say, dude's cooking.
Yeah.
So it was his dream and he did it. I think he was 21 when he finished all of that with a couple of deployments in between. If you know anything about Ranger School and Ranger Regiment, it is definitely a man's club. He has had the time of his life. Trust me when I say he has sowed his oats, but he was growing tired of a crazy single bachelor life and dreaming of settling down and starting a family. He's a handsome devil and he has had a few quote unquote relationships. A long time ago, I told him not to tell me about his ladies until he knows he is serious because I would fall in love with them and he would end up breaking up with them. So I really don't know about his latest. So I really didn't know about his latest girl until a few months ago. He starts telling me he is thinking about buying a ring. And I can't tell you how many prayers I've prayed for my boy to find his one. Since the moment I saw his sweet little face, I've prayed for his wife, that he would find the woman of God for him. So I guess I wasn't too shocked when he called and asked if his father was close by because he had something to tell us. I did want to slap my 26-year-old son when he said that they were using the quote-unquote pull-out method for birth control. Are you kidding me? In parentheses. He brought her to meet the family for Easter Sunday, and we fell in love with her. They embraced this baby with their whole hearts and began planning for a wonderful future. They got married at the courthouse the first week of May, planning to do the church wedding after the baby is born. And the gender reveal was a couple weeks later. The Monday after Mother's Day, my son sent me the guy's Mother's Day episode and told me to start listening the minute that he found out that he was going to be a dad. I told him to keep listening to y'all. It's the best dad advice I had ever heard. Thank you, Christina. I wish his dad had something like that back in the day. And now, winky face, he was excited to be a dad and become the best husband he can be. And then last Wednesday, I got the worst phone call from my new daughter-in-law. At her 12-week checkup, my baby grandson was gone. I will never, as long as I live, unhear the agonizing crying of my son when he called me an hour later when he had heard the news. His son was gone, and he was desperate to be released from his training and to get to his young wife, who also was / living her worst nightmare. My heart ached for them, and it was all I could do to get in my car and rush to them. My son is not a boy anymore. He is a man and a husband. He was doing what he needed to do and protect and defend his family. He did what he had to do to get off work and make the 4-hour drive to his wife. Yesterday, they went to the hospital to make the surgery to remove the baby from her body. He has been by her side every second, and they both have held each other through the darkest days of their lives. It is gut-wrenching, but also beautiful to watch them do what men and women who truly live out what marriage is in sickness and in health. Miscarriage is such a dark and taboo subject in our culture. And well-intentioned people say things that sting, like, you are young and you can have another, or, well, at least it happened early in the pregnancy. No one knows what to say. And for a man, people just overlook the pain that he is going through. My son was madly in love with his baby boy, who he planned to name after his dad, his papa, who passed away 2 years ago. They had a whole future ahead that has now been shattered, and they are lost right now. And in the end, I think this will make their marriage stronger, but the days ahead will be hard and full of so many tears. Please shout out the dads, the moms, the grandmas and grandpas, aunties and uncles and cousins going through the pain of miscarriage. Those babies are real. They still live on with the Lord, and we will wait for the day when we see their beautiful faces. All my love and gratefulness for all you do for parents, Christina Williams Gigi. That is a really cool story.
Yeah.
That is a really cool story. That's a really hard story.
And from perspective of grandma too.
Yeah. It, for anybody currently going through that, or has been through that, or is desperately trying for a child and they're listening to this show, my heart really does go out to you, because I have met people that I'm very close to in my life that the only thing they want on this green earth is to be a mom or a dad. That's like truly all that they want.
Yeah.
Business goals and aspirations aside, personal goals and aspirations aside, they just want to be a mom or a dad. And they come across loss like this, or they come across the obstacles of getting pregnant. Getting pregnant's hard for them. They're going through IUI. They're going through IVF. And it is a battlefield, one that I haven't fought on. You've talked numerous times on this podcast about it. But I think the really beautiful part about all those stories, the only silver lining that I can take away from it, is what incredible parents those parents will be when they eventually have that day, or if they have to adopt, or whatever the answer is. That child is so lucky that they are going to get brought up in that house, because their parents wanted them so desperately and wanted to raise them and pour into them and build them into wonderful humans that they get to share life with. It's just like a very beautiful thing. It's so dark and hard and taboo, like she said, to talk about.
Yeah.
But there is a silver lining. I'll get off my soapbox, but
you did a great job explaining that.
Thank you.
And like seeing like the hope and what the future does look like. when they do have a child, because they understand the magnitude of how hard it is. Like, you know, when my wife and I were going through IVF, very stressful, very stressful on my wife. Like, women feel like it's their bodies or their fault. And
all the appointments that you have to
yeah. And also it's like, then when you hear stories, like we have friends that, you know, we were very fortunate to have Scottie on our first round of IVF. And then we're in the poor me, and not that the poor me isn't necessary. It is. You can't like sprint through any piece of adversity or pain that you're feeling. It's like, it is important to feel the pain and know what's going on. I know when you do talk to people, it is hard for others to fully understand everything going on in your life, to know that, oh, they're just wanting me to sit here or just be an ear for them during like this hard time. Because all of us, you just want to solve, you want to figure out, you want to grab optimism, or you want to grab hope, like latch onto hope, because hope you can work with. So when people are at a loss of words, it's not because they don't care or they don't know. It's like they just, we all know that we're going to get through moments, that there is no sprinting through those moments, and you're going to have to feel those moments. And the people that are closest to you are going to feel them with you longer, or as long as you need them to. Because even my man, like, I'm sure him and his wife, like, this dude's a ranger. He's been through what he believes is hell. This is like a new hell that, you know, he thinks this is the new worst thing that's happened to us. For mom, this is the worst thing that's happened to them. But they both like intuitively know that one day when they look back at this stuff, it's going to help. Like you said beautifully, it's going to shape them as parents on how precious everything is. Hey, how much this kid that's in front of us now, you are a miracle. While also still having space to mourn losing the first one.
Yeah, dude.
You know, like there's space for both. One feels much larger right now in this moment. And as they know, as we all know, in any hard moment that we are going through, whether it's currently or in the past, if it is in the past and way back when, you know that it shapes who you ultimately become. Like I've obviously spoke about my mom. Like there's so many hard things that all of us here and everybody listening that can look back to their hardest moments. You might be going through one now. That it does suck. And it will ultimately, I know you like when you're in it, you don't want to hear the ultimately part. You just want a buddy to sit there and like, yeah, man. Like sitting here, we're all giving a digital bear hug right now.
Oh, for sure.
Together, because that is hard. Even grandma is going through something, watching from afar. And grandma might be speaking now where this couple could be listening to it, and maybe they feel like they've made progress from it to where now it's they're living in that moment of pain for just for the fleeting moment.
Yes. And it doesn't minimize the hurt that you have from it. To quote, I've been listening to the audiobooks of A Song of Ice and Fire, not to throw Game of Thrones into this, but Tyrion Lannister had a great quote of pain is the past feeling so dangerously close and the future feeling so dangerously far away that you can't grasp it.
So man.
I loved that quote when I heard it. I was like, wow, that's a great picture of it. And they are in this moment. The hurt is real. And that future that you feel like you can't see or you can't touch is not going to minimize that hurt or what has happened in the past. It's not going to make it completely go away. And it's not going to make the fact that was really sad and that you're moving on from it doesn't mean that you don't care about it. But eventually those past and future will kind of equal out. Mm-hmm. And you're going to get back into a headspace where you're ready to take this on because you have dealt with this in your past.
Tyrion Lannister.
Dude, he's a sicko, dude.
Dan Gable. Pain is weakness leaving the body.
Oh,
no, but it's well said, bro.
No one's ever drowned in sweat, dude.
Because too, like if you're somebody who knows somebody or somebody who's currently going through, whether they just had a miscarriage and they're seeming like they're needing a shoulder to lean on, it's dude, give them a hug, ask them, hey, how are you doing? But there's nothing. It's like the whole nobody's coming to save you mantra. Even like my wife and I, we've been through things. And even when I'm needing to hear, say it's you. I just want you to listen.
Yeah.
Ultimately, no matter what you give me, you're not able to, I don't know, correct or fix, or you give me some perspective, but no matter what, it's going to be the conversations that I'm having with myself or my own doing or my own choices that's going to fix the thing that I'm needing to be fixed.
I've had 2 or 3 of those combos with you, similar, where I didn't need an answer from you. It was more so I just felt like I could lean on you in that moment because of like our relationship, feeling comfortable with you, sharing it with you. And whether or not you had the answer didn't matter. It's just nice that I was able to share that with you. And, kind of lay that at your feet and you to go, dude, I see it. And that does suck. That's hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for writing in. I have a big one here from Dylan Payne. I'm a pre-ScarScar listener back when dad losses were motherfucked moments and before Olipop really started popping. I'm reaching out to you guys to show love, but also to request deployment of all available PT6ers, MT6ers, Goon Berets, and every sicko willing to send my little girl their positive thoughts, prayers of strength, and healing energy. In February, after a routine 2.5-year check-in with our daughter Everly's pediatrician, a mass was felt in her lower abdomen. Initially, we were told it could just be constipation, but need to take it seriously and get an ultrasound the following day. An ultrasound, CT, MRI, MIBG scan, 2 anesthesias, and 2 biopsies later, every parent's nightmare became our reality. Our daughter, who at the time was acting like a completely normal, energetic, sassy toddler, had been diagnosed with a rare cancer called ganglioneuroblastoma. That was my shot at that word. And had a 5-inch by 3-inch tumor that is putting pressure on her spine and close to interfering with a kidney function. Due to the complicated location of the tumor near her spine and difficulty of a resection at the time, we were recommended by multiple surgeons and oncologists to give 2 rounds of chemo at first, in hopes the tumor would shrink enough away from the spine and have a better chance at safety removing the tumor. Our little Evie the Brave took on those 2 rounds of chemo like Willie One-Shelf would on the gridiron, like an absolute savage. Unfortunately, like Willie knows, you can put every ounce you have out there and the outcome doesn't always favor you. Post-chemo scans showed the treatment was ineffective. Her team of doctors informed us that a 8 to 10 hour surgery is what we're looking at to remove roughly 90% of the tumor. My wife, being the absolute legend that she is, did what she does, which is not fuck around when it comes to our daughter. She immediately contacted the best of the best to handle our daughter's situation, which meant we will be flying to New York City.
Come on.
To have her operation at Memorial Sloan Kettering with a world-renowned surgeon.
Come on.
During the first chemo treatment, I did everything I could to deploy the good strategy. That proved impossible, but another powerful tool I learned from you guys came into play, and it changed how myself and even my wife are looking at these trying times. It's not we have to spend 4 or 5 nights in the hospital watching our sweet girl go through chemo. It's our sweet girl gets to fight this thing in an amazing facility full of incredible doctors and people. It's not we have to fly to New York City for a terrifying surgery, but how lucky are we that we get to take our little warrior to the best there is. God damn. Rest assured that during all of this, our little Everly is unshaken, unfazed, and showing us the meaning of resilience. She has taken every appointment, every treatment, every needle poke in stride. She also has no clue what she's teaching her mom and dada every time she walks through the hospital with her bald head hooked up to IVs. Acting like She owns the place and putting a smile on every face that walks by. We arrived in New York a few days ago and are in good spirits and having some fun as we prepare for surgery on the 29th. This is her national championship game, her Super Bowl. You might not know this little girl. Oh, Dylan. But believe me when I say this one is built for the A-gap. So wherever you place your bets, put the mortgage on our Evie to walk out on top and a prop bet. And a prop bet that she smiles the whole way through it. Cancer fucked with the wrong toddler. One last thing. Huge shout out and a massive round of applause to my wife and first ballot MT Sicko Hall of Famer. She's advocated and fought with every fiber in her being to make sure our daughter gets best possible care. The tenacity, perseverance, and strength you've shown are second to none, and it's no question our little girl has noticed and now exudes those same attributes during the last 3 months. You've led the charge from day one, and I'll follow you into any battle that stands in front of us. I love you more than the most. Our support from family and friends has been beyond incredible, but this is my official request to send the cavalry, the sickos. As we head into the unknown, we will need all the prayers, positive thoughts, and healing vibes to get through the next couple of weeks. From Dylan Payne, who sent in a bunch of photos.
Dude. First and foremost, pink hearts for Everly in the comments. And I know that feels very shallow and like whatever, but like,
dude, send all the vibes.
Yeah,
man.
Send all the vibes. I'm trying. Y'all have seen me ugly cry on the show, and I'm trying really, really hard not to, because I grew up with a girl that was my age that battled cancer, a huge, like, we're talking grapefruit sized tumor in her brain, like the type that most surgeons are telling her parents, there's not a shot. There is not a shot. Like, cannot fix this. And they, I gotta get through this. Her saying that they stuck with was refuse to lose. And they went out of their way to find the right surgeon. And they went out of their way to find the right treatment, the right machines. And she's married with kids now. Like, she is a full-grown adult. And it was nothing short of a miracle. It was nothing short of a miracle. And that's why, like, when I hear that story, I know that there's not, like, a whole lot of hope in certain situations other than, like, Everly's a beast. She'd kick our ass. But I've seen it. Like, I've truly seen it. And, like, they have the best attitude imaginable.
Bro, imaginable. Imaginable. That entire email, like all the verbiage, all the language, all the optimism, when it feels like this would clearly be a situation where not a lot of optimism exists.
Yeah.
Man, good luck. I know she is going to kick cancer's ass.
Oh, yeah.
All of our thoughts and prayers. Absolutely everything imaginable vibe-wise towards you, Dylan, and your family. Your wife has seemed like a superstar. Everly has seemed like a superstar. Fuck. He said it's on the 29th.
Yeah.
Right now, we were recording on the 26th.
I'm so sorry. May 24th, 2 days ago, he sent. I had to resend for formatting, but he sent it on May 24th.
He said this, but the surgery's on the 29th, yeah?
Yes, apologies.
Yes.
Apologies. Yeah, that's on me.
People listen right now, it's the 27th. Everly's about to go into her national championship or Super Bowl.
Dude, shout out that team and that surgeon. Like the team that's going to be like taking care of Everly, they're going to rip. They got this.
Yeah.
I'm so like, I just want to say this, dude. We say this way too much on the show, but like, I'm so weak sauce in the grand scheme of things, dude. I'm so weak sauce. It's not even funny, dude. That guy's a PT sicko, dude. Like, for real. I'm just a guy that loves quoting movies and like says dumb shit that's funny. That's literally all I am. And thank you for listening to the show, dude. Like, sharing that. So sick.
I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
Like we said it, but it feels like one of those things where you just want to continue to talk about. I wish he was present, so you just give him a...
Oh, dude. Lifetime supply of Olipop. Whatever the hell you want. Like, go to the store and just like, we'll give it all. Like, yeah.
Our hearts with you guys, man. May 29th.
May 29th. Big day.
I think we got to end this out now.
Yeah. I already did my lesson of the week. Home is where the heart is.
Dude, that's a heavy one. And I'm glad he wrote in. I'm glad you put all of this on. I'm glad you put all this down and wrote into us.
Yeah.
I know that just, you're sitting down waxing poetic with combining the universe with the hardest thing in the world you are going through right now.
Yeah.
So
and pink hearts for Everly, and that's like not even a call. Like, we call out dumb stuff to put in the comments because, you know, we love seeing people comment.
Please keep us posted.
Yeah, just for him to like see a bunch of pink hearts of a bunch of people that
he's calling the cavalry,
are supporting him. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have.
It doesn't
his
feel
handles or well, we have his email address. So
Yeah.
if anybody even just tags us and puts something out there for her, we'll make sure to try to get it in front of him.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, screenshots, send him and please, Dylan, keep us posted, man.
The legend.
I'm going to wake up thinking about this on Friday. I can only imagine, bro. Oh, well.
Dylan would rip having a cold one with too. He's funny, dude.
Hey, we need to have Dylan sitting here. Take your trash out, boys.
Yeah. Take your trash out. We love you.
Yeah. See you next week.
Yes.